Alright, let's do it. 1378. Should hit 1400 by tomorrow. Oh. How? I thought I spent that. Okay. So what we got? Gem at 92, gem at 90. So we're just going to speed run some 95. Yeah, let's do it. I think we're gonna go to Act 2. As I don't like Act 1 anymore. Bing. Let's do it. Right, how many keys you got? 48. That's fine. So we're going to do a 95.
Embrace your... I must wait to use that ability.
Eh?
That
Normally
ability
say
is
that
not yet
for an elite. Where is it? There you go.
Your flaws are revealed. Feel the wrath of Ytar. It is not ready yet.
Where's the enemies? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look how far I've travelled. I'm still going. No enemies.
The gods struck through me.
Oh.
This fight that ability is not yet recharged. You are defeated. I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged.
It must be an elite down here somewhere. There we go.
must wait to use that ability. I don't have enough spirit.
A well-deserved death.
Your flaws are revealed. You are defeated. It is not ready yet. Feel the wrath of Yitar.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Oh, we still got power
That
pellet.
ability is not yet recharged. I need healing.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. That's alright. No need to worry.
It is not ready yet.
Right, I think we're starting a new gem there, aren't we? Yeah. Session 5, yeah, day going hard. No, not quite, mate. No, the PSN's been very busy, so it keeps killing the stream. So I keep having to restart it. That was this afternoon. So generally at nights it's easier, but for some reason the afternoon was... could play for half an hour and then would just kill the session, saying broadcasts, you know, stopped. Happens every now and again. My internet's been fine, but just the PSN's been a bit slow. So, but yeah, I did play for a few good hours in the afternoon. So. Weekends are always... Oh, so you got more time. I think I did get like 15 Paragon levels, so that was pretty good actually.
I must wait to use that ability.
Although, a funny thing, I was helping a friend at the end of last night, power level in T6, so power leveled him up, and then started today, and then of course did GR 95s and 99s, and when you play and help other people, and then you start the next day, of course your follower's not with you, because he gets dismissed when you play with another person. So I was doing 95s and 99s and kept wondering why I was struggling and I was so weak and proccing and like, what is going on? I'd never noticed that my follower wasn't with me. And of course I didn't have Unity, so it was 50% damage reduction I was missing. It was only after a few rifts I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have any Oculus Rifts, I don't have my follower with me, so yeah. Gotta watch out for that.
It is not ready yet. This fight, rethink your intent.
Oh my, power pylon and the conduit, my goodness. That's instant death, surely. Yeah, I procced a few times and I was like, there's only when it's like, I really feel quite weaker than normally. What's going on?
Must wait to use
Check my gear, and all my gear was fine, but yeah, missing my follower.
That ability is not yet recharged. The storm breaks. I must wait to use that ability.
man, yes. 2 good levels in a row.
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Those tongue lasher guys are nasty, eh? Soul rippers or whatever the hell they're called. What are they called? Soul lashers. Yeah, it's...
I must wait to use that ability.
Got 4 primals to drop yesterday, not one was for my build, including my second primal Oculus Ring. Oh man, that's harsh, eh? I think I've had 2 primals drop today, but they were both really crap. Can't use them. So yeah. You know, you're getting primals to drop for your build are very rare. It's so rare, it's unbelievable. You kind of generally have to target primals, either reforge or upgrade rares.
It is not ready yet.
That's generally the way you get them.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Alright, who we got? Alright, okay, the choker. We can deal with him.
It is not ready yet.
Especially in the Fire Convention and an Oculus Ring. Ow, 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 too much poison.
I must wait to use that ability.
I'm skilled at clarifying gems.
To get 2 primal Oculus Rings though. It's pretty brutal. You know, to stick primal gear on a follower, that's just rubbing salt in the wound, that is like. I would deliberately not put it on him just to spite the game, to be honest. Oh, whoa.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Oh, too much poison.
This fight is over. I must wait to use that ability. Beneath the endless tide.
Here we go.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Oh, there we go. Conduit. Oh, and another one. Fantastic. Oh, come on, let's see if we can get a 3rd elite pack with this conduit. Come on. Down here, come on. Strength roll strength in it, yeah. The Templar's happy, yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Only got 2 elite packs for that.
I must wait to use that ability. The storm breaks. That ability is not yet recharged.
Got take down those skeletal beasts, by the way. They're pretty brutal. They hit you with a charge, you proc. Same as charged horners and all that shit.
What you ask is impossible.
Oh, here we go.
Feel the wrath of Yitar. I need spirit.
I think there's a double leap pack here somewhere though. Aye, knew it.
Not enough spirit.
Come on.
It is not ready yet.
Oh. Power pylon. Oh, another leap pack. Look at that. Pop. Well, that's a good question because I'm using Esoteric at the moment, but I normally use Zays, Bane the Trapped and Bane the Stricken. And my Bane the Stricken and my Trapped are 105, but my Zays is still 101, so I need to do at least another 104 and get the Zays up to 105. I'm not sure about just doing 105 at the moment. I don't see the point. Why bother? I'd just rather just farm Paragon. I mean, doing 105 would mean I'd get my gems up to 106, which is only a 1%, you know, or one more rank. It's no big deal, but it's going to be a struggle to do 105, to be honest. So there'll be plenty of time for that. The general rule of thumb I do is every 150 Paragon levels, you can go up a GR. So, you know, plenty of time to push and farm for Paragons and try and get maybe even better gear. I don't know. I'm trying to get my Cardassians augments up to 100. Some are still 90s, as you can see. So I'll get them up to 100s. And then I'll maybe go for 105 and then get my other legendary gem up. Job done. And then it's pretty much a case of I'm not going to be able to improve, you know. I think 107, 108 is going to be my limit, I think, to be honest. Maybe 109, end of season, I don't know. I can't improve the rank of my legendary gems by playing multiplayer. If I could play multiplayer, I could be hitting 120s, get them up to 120 odds. That would make the difference of 2-3 greater lifts, but being solo, I can't do that. So I'm very close to the maximum of what I can do, so it's going to now be marginal improvements, which is cool. That's solo play for you.
I must wait to use that ability.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting the Z's up to 105, the same as the rest of them.
It is not ready yet.
The Rift Guardian has found.
Right, who we got? Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I know the #1 guy in hardcore, Speedy Zach 420. I know him. He's a friend. I've played with him before. I've played with him in a group before.
That
so.
ability is not yet recharged.
It was him in hardcore anyway. It was, yeah, Sticky Lord 420. So you know, I know Sticky. You know, played with him a few times. Yeah, he joined my session just a few days ago. He didn't realise I was doing solo only this season. But yeah, his gems are in the 116s, 116s. And he told me, I messaged him the other day and said that, you know, well done, congrats on your 107. He said to me that since that 107 he's got his gems up to 120 odds. So, you know, he could easily do, I would say, 100, 109, 108, 109 easy. Probably 110 at a push. So, you know. Yeah, friendly competition. Yeah, you know, most of the hardcore guys across all the classes, we kind of know each other. Kind of the names in the top parts of the groups are kind of, you know, they're the same names every season, so you get to know them. You get in of course, because there's lack of players, you play with them on 4-man, so you know, it's cool. These other guys, I haven't seen them improve much. I don't know these second and third guys. Oh, he's new. I don't know him. Got a fair few primals. But all these guys, yeah, I know. So, yeah, Sticky Lord, 420, 107 with 107 in 13 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, if I played in groups, I'd be up there with them on 107, but nah, not. When you're playing solo, you're limited by your legendary gems, so. That's the only thing that's going to hold me back, is my legendary gems rank. My Paragon's not holding me back. I reckon I'll be near 1600 by the time I finish. And that's what I was when I was playing 4-mans. So, yeah, I've put more time in this season to get that, to be honest. But you know, I could easily be up to 2000 Paragon if I was playing groups all the time. But you know, at least I'm up there. That's the point. At least I'm up there solo. You know, no exploits, solo, and I'm up there. And that's key for me. Chaos, nope, nope. It's all junk. Two Sun Wukong balances, but they're not ancient, but the one ancient is. RNG, yeah. I don't even know what to go for. I've got no real improvements to make, to be honest. Ancient amulet, but I'm not going to get that. Come on. Dish them out, you bitch. Yeah, nothing, man. Absolutely nothing. Oh, look at that. The one cruise boots I want, but they're never ancient from her. I never get... I think in Kadala, I don't think I've had anything from her this season that I can use. And given I've run like 300 to 400 Greater Rifts, that's incredible. And the blood shards I've spent on her, nothing. Some people say they get primals from her. I've never seen a primal from her. Like, I just go to her to spend my shards. There's just no point. No point. Can't get anything from her. Yeah. No big deal. Don't need it. Where's the enemies? Look at this.
I will not do that.
3 enemies. Wow. Can't even get Nephilim Glory proc. Look, can't get 10 kills. There we go.
I must wait to use that ability.
$13.80 though, Paragon. the time I finish tonight. If I'm 1390 by the time I finish tonight, that's 30 greater rifts to do so. And then at least 10 greater rifts to do tomorrow, Sunday, and I've hit 1400. And that was the goal for end of season. So, and we're still talking, we're only at the halfway point. What's this? Day what? What did I say this was? Day 44. And seasons are only 90 days long, so we're not even halfway, man. And I'm at nearly 1400 paragons, so this is going to be awesome. I could be hitting 1600 easy. Solo, you know. Yeah, Kadala, she gives you ancients and they're for other classes, yeah. Or other sets that you don't want. That's the same as me, you know. You know how much Juliana's monk stuff I've got? It's crazy. I've got a whole level 1 monk seasonal created with his 60 inventory full with Juliana's stuff. All ancient. Not one is not ancient. It's crazy. I've even got primals in the Juliana's gear. You know, can't use it, you know. I'm keeping it in case I die. And then I can just quickly roll a Juliana's monk. But yeah, I've got a level 1 monk per season with this inventory full of ancient Juliana gear, which is just insane.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Ow. That's pretty good. NCE X NYC. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 primals, mate. Yeah, that's pretty good. I got 1. I got 2. I got 3. And I got 4 too. You know, 3 to 4 primals about this time of season's probably about right. And I haven't reforged or they've just been drops, to be honest. I got my eventual wind weapon from upgrading a rare, but I haven't had nothing from reforging. But just drops. So yeah, 3 to 4 primals is pretty good, and I consider myself lucky. I know players who are, you know, 1,500 paragon who've got like 1 primal for their build. You know, it's or even not even that. Yeah, same here. It's the best I've done for a season, considering where we are in season. We're only at the halfway point, so I've had normally 3 to 4 primals at the end of season, and I've got that already. So yeah. Just RNG, as I say, I've got friends who are, you know, 1,500 paragon and have very little to show for it in terms of primals.
It is not
I've had primals drop from like bounty mats, you know. It's kind of, it's like, what? Opened up a bounty cash reward and there's a primal for my build, you know. It's like, whoa.
I must wait to use that
Couple of T13 rifts. Which is cool, you know. I like getting primals as drops, you know, for my build, because it makes it more rewarding. I really wish they make primals drops only, rather than be able to reforge or upgrade. If they made primals drop only, it would cure the exploit, and make them very much more rewarding. Yeah, I mean, I've had 20 or 30 primals this season, you know, but I can only use 4 of them. Most of them are junk, aren't they, you know? But it's just the randomness of it.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Primals don't mean that much anyway, you know. Primal amulet and rings, primal weapon, yeah, they give a big boost. But primal anything else, you know, it's not that much of a big deal. You know, if you've got a primal pants, no, let's go for primal shoulders, right? If that one was primal, it would be 650 dex, 650 vit, 125 res. Well, that's not a big deal. And I've got 625 dex, 617 vit, 116 res. So, you know, primal shoulders is nothing. It's not going to be a huge increase for me. But primal weapon with the plus 1940 damage, is huge. The primal rings with the the double crit, 50% and 6%, huge. Primal amulet, 100%, 10%, huge. So primals in the other slots, no big deal, but the certain slots make a big deal. But Paragon will always beat primals. If you've got decent Paragon, you'll beat a guy who's got 13 primals. You will beat him. Because, main stat, Paragon always should always win. If you get a guy who's got 13 primals because he's cheating and he's got massive amounts of Paragon, then yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. But it's just... yeah, so you got tall pants, you got 85 augments on them, so you got your int main stat on them from your augments, but they're also near perfect. Yeah, so if you get a primal one, it's not going to be a big deal, is it? Primal weapon, primal amulets, they're the kind of ones you'd like to see,
That ability is not yet
Although to be fair, right, if I get a primal amulet, with that rolls, what is it going to be? It's going to be 20% fire skill and that's it. I'm easily 3% more. Okay, I can augment it with Caldassians for dex, but it ain't going to be that much of a big deal. So I used to complain bitterly about primals and the cheating that goes on in this game, but you know what? Paragon wins, to be honest. If you can do your Paragon, if you can farm Paragon, you get high Paragon, you'll be up there in the top end of the leaderboards for sure.
It is not
Hence why I've got the motivation to do this solo. As I say, I would love to be 1600 by the end of the season now. Now that I'm nearly 1400 with the halfway point. It's probably going to take me two to 3 weeks to go up from 1400 to 1500. And then another 2 or 3 weeks to go up to 1600, so... and then it's that season over, so... I think 1600 has to be my goal now, so... and if I finish 1600 solo, and I'm in the top 10 leaderboards, hopefully top 5, I consider that a huge success. And I've proved my point that you can compete in the game solo without cheating, and that's my aim this season. That's what I'm trying to show people, that you can do that. You don't need to cheat to compete. And you don't even need to group up if you don't want to. Obviously, grouping up will mean you are
It is not ready yet.
gonna get high up in the leaderboards if you play well, but whoa, don't suck me in, Vortex.
I must wait to use that ability.
Can't get near a guy like Finally completed the season's journey, had to do hardcore character and managed to get into 75. Yeah, well done, my man. Yeah, in previous seasons you could get 2 Hadrake's gift, one for hardcore, one for softcore. But as I understand today, they've patched that, so now you can't. It's now the same as PC, so you get 1 Hadrake's gift, and if you claim it on softcore, you can't claim it on hardcore. That's a shame. It used to be different. That was quite a cool benefit, that. But let's face it, getting to 75 solo, it's pretty easy now. Doesn't take a lot of effort, so which you've just proved. You've geared up a hardcore, got to 75, completed a third conquest, boom. So you got your Guardian's portrait. So getting the gear was a hard part, of course it was. Yeah. Don't need to reset. You should have given us a shout, man. I would have easily ran some greater rifts or something for you. I've got a couple of friends who are doing the same, who want to get the conquest for hardcore to do a 75 solo, so they can get their Guardian portrait. And I've said to them, look, I'll get you to 70, and then we'll run some GR70s together. They stay at the entrance of the door, and I'll kill everything. And then when we kill the Rift Guardian, they can pick up the legendaries. Maybe 8 to 10 legendaries at the end of the Rift. Could do them in 2 or 3 minutes. So you know, do 5 of them, and you've got like 50 legendaries, which might help you get some of the gear that you need to get to GR75 solo. So.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah. In fact, I might be doing that later on today with one of my other friends. So. Pop.
You are defeated.
What we got? What we got?
It is not ready yet.
And I've seen the Guardian portrait on PC, and it looks cool. It does actually look very cool. So yeah, I think as I get nearer the end of season, I am going to concentrate on my seasonal journey. I wouldn't mind the Guardian portrait. I've done obviously one to far out. I've got what have I got in this one? I've got one more objective to do in this one, which I think is stupid. Why is it not telling me what that is when I've completed that one? Oh no, I haven't completed this one. What have I got there? I've got to complete a set dungeon. Oh man. I probably have to master a set dungeon. What have I got to do in that one? 6 out of 8. I don't know because I can't view them. But I don't have, you know, 7 out of 8 and 4 out of 6. I don't have much to do. I've just got couple of conquests, well, all 3 conquests to do. Yeah, the 350 kills with Cursed Chest is bugged. It's hard to do it on console because the enemy spawns slower, so it's very hard to do solo. You have to do it in a 4-man group with 2 demon hunters. But even if you did do it, it's bugged. You don't get the award for it. We're waiting for a patch to fix that. So. But yeah, I might just do quickly power level a softcore character up and do a GR75 solo for my one. I don't know.
Must wait to use that ability.
Or I might try to complete the game in one hour. I've done that before. It's hugely hard and frustrating. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant challenge. So. I might not have time for it. So. Yeah, getting close to 350 is hard. Normally it's kind of the demon hunter yeah, multi-shot is the one that can do it. So, but you know, I don't know of any other classes who can do it solo. Which is, you know, it's a bit of a shame that, isn't it? You know, I think the closest I've come to is like 220. So. Yeah, Naris is an easy set dungeon, but do you know what? I'm not going to gear up another character just to do a set dungeon. I will do a monks and set dungeon, and you know the Samuko set dungeon is pretty easy, to be honest. I can master that, so I've mastered it twice already. So in previous seasons. So
I must wait to use that ability.
In fact, on my YouTube channel, I've got every class and every set dungeon. As a video, so you know they're quite fun to do, to be honest. But I like taking my time with them. You know, to do them in a season, you know, it's like wow, why? But I'll do one. I'll complete one and I'll master one, and that's the you know, season journey stuff done.
A vicious strike. It is not ready yet. wrath of Yita.
Oh my, double elite pack.
I must wait to use that ability. You are defeated.
My non-season Paragon is 1968 or something like that. So yeah, nearly 2000. But you know, like the last few seasons I've played, I get to like, you know, 14, 15, 1600 on seasonal, and it adds about 50 levels to my non-season when it rolls over, so it's quite funny. It's like, huh. Whilst I've played, you know, pretty much every day for the last 4 years, there's been a lot where I don't play any other classes. I don't run high greater risk, I don't do loads of farming. I trial builds and see how I get on, so I'm not running efficient in non-season. I don't do like, you know, high greater risks all the time, so otherwise I'd be a lot higher, but
ready yet.
Yeah, nearly 2000 in non-season.
The Rift Guardian is here.
I think it was Paragon, it's Mancarver again. I think it was Paragon 1500 before seasons came out, so. I haven't played non-season. As soon as seasons came out. No, he's gonna proc me! Oh, you bandit! Ah, man!
It cannot be done.
Nah, I can't take the risk. As soon as he pulls you in, there's nothing you can do about it. I hate Mancarver.
I wish you luck.
Nowhere near a door or nothing.
That ability is not
Ah,
yet
now I've got Tusk Bogo. Ah, man. These guys are a right pain in the ass. Yeah, man. Just time to get out of there.
I must wait to use that ability.
But, you know, it's a 95, man. It's like, you know... It's not hard. Clearing them in 3 to 4 or 5 minutes. Then you get this one Rift Guardian who does a move that you can't... If you don't avoid it, it's procced, you know?
That ability is not yet recharged.
Sucks. Wasted a whole fucking 5 minutes doing nothing.
It is not ready yet.
Now I have to run through this level, and all these guys are going to charge me and proc me as well.
I must wait to use that ability.
Too many of them. Oh, now we've got Mallet Lords, look.
That ability is not yet recharged. I don't have enough spirit. It is not ready yet. Feel the wrath of Yita.
But you know, might as well quit. Because I want to live another day.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah, when they're full of, you know, tusked bogons and hell witches and grotesques, it's just quit the rift. There's just no point.
I must wait to use
It becomes
the ability.
tiresome to complete.
I need spirit.
Why am I running out of spirit? Oh,
It
because
is
I've got
not
speed
ready yet.
pylon, that's why. I hate speed pylon. Kills my spirit. knew there was one there. You know what? It's those guys that charge you.
Beneath the endless tide. That ability is not yet recharged. A well-deserved death.
Oh yes, now we're talking. This kind of makes up for it.
It is not ready yet.
Oh, shield as well, look at that.
I must wait to use that ability.
Oh.
Break beneath the endless tide. That ability is not yet recharged.
I've seen people with Paragon 10,002, so I don't know.
It is not ready yet.
I don't know if they've capped Paragon anymore. I think somebody worked out though to do that legitimately. To do it legit. Who is it? It's Joker again. To do 10,000 Paragon legit would take you something like 7 years, playing like 10 hours a day or something ridiculous like that.
I
so,
must
you
wait
know.
to use that ability.
You see, if you see somebody with, you know, 4,000 or 5,000 Paragon, hang on a minute, you know. But yeah,
That ability is not yet
Paragon
recharged.
10,002 is what I've seen. But let's face it, 10,000 or 10,002, what's the difference?
Wait to use that ability.
Yes.
At least the legendary gems are now capped at 150. They weren't before. Blizzard patched that in 2.4, so that the gems are capped at 250. So people couldn't hack gear in with, you know, rank 2 billion gem of ease, one hit, and you're at Paragon 10,000. Everybody in the group. So thankfully that was stopped. Of course, hackers still in non-season will open up a GR 150 and run that, and of course you earn shitloads of XP from that. So people who buy the game don't know that that's not legit, and then get suckered in and wonder why they've gone up several hundred Paragons in one rift. But you know, as soon as seasons come out, I don't bother with non-season. There's just no point. There's no leaderboards. There's no competitiveness. It's a training ground. So.
It is not ready yet.
Always wanted to fight some of these.
I must wait to use that ability.
Why? Come on, do it.
Beneath the endless tide.
Conduit is pretty cool.
That ability
I
is
prefer
not
the
yet
power
recharged.
pylon, but
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
yeah, mate. I think I stopped for a couple of months. and then they announced seasons, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe they're gonna do it. So
It is not
yeah,
ready yet.
I mean, if they hadn't had the seasons, I wouldn't be playing. I'd have moved on. I had done everything in non-season. There was nothing else to do. And even when a new patch came out, what's the point in doing it? You know, I would go in a public game and I would meet people and they'd be like, oh, check this build out I've got, and they'd pull out a wizard, you know, full ancient gear, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good, man, yeah. And they're like, oh, check this out, and they go into their armory and pull out a full ancient, full primal crusader, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. Then they go and pull out their witch doctor and then their necro and they'd have every class with all the set builds, all ancient or primal, fully kitted out, and I'm like, well, how have you done that? That's impossible to do that. You'd have to spend nearly every day playing the game, you know. People just, and non-season people just cheat, you know. They can duplicate materials and sit at Kania's cube until you get the primals that you want. So it's kind of great for trialing things and all that, but it's like pointless. You know, I keep saying this, but I've played the game since launch, 2014 August.
It is not ready yet.
I've only ever played two classes, Wizard and Monk. I've not played any other classes. I've played them, but I've not played them like I do. Not seriously, not endgame. I ain't got the time to do that if I'm, you know, gearing a monk up. I think it took me like 4 months to seriously gear up a monk to what I wanted it, with all the right gear. 4 months, you know. Back before they had Kania's cube and all that, you know, it's kind of.
Your flaws are revealed.
Yeah, man, seasons are cool. They're generally legit, and they've got competitive play. That's cool, you know.
I must wait to use
Brilliant
that ability. It is not ready yet.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
Oh, keep depth, man. Really?
You are defeated.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I'm a vanilla player, you know. Back in vanilla, the Paragon Cup was a Paragon 100, and I got there, and it took me like 6 months of playing the game to do that. That was crazy. And that's where you had to rely on drops. There was nothing else. You just had to rely on drops. And as everyone knows, in vanilla there was kind of like a pity timer where if you played for 2 or 3 hours and you got no legendaries, it would drop one. And I used to play just for that, because you would never, even in the hardest difficulty, you wouldn't get legendaries. You'd get one every 2 hours, 3 hours, which is crazy. I remember needing the Templar's token so that you can't die, and it took me like months and months of play. And I remember it dropping, which meant I could use Unity for the first time, and I was so happy. Oh. Those were the days. Now we get 10 legendaries every, you know, GR95, which you can do in 3 or 4 minutes.
I must wait to use that ability.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
That ability is not yet recharged. I don't have enough spirit.
I think the top GR in Season 1 on PC was GR 40 odd, 48? Or was it in the 50s? I can't remember. It was either 40s or 50s, I know that, so. It's pretty crazy how far we've come. Season 1. season 13. You know, GR 40 odd, 50 odd to there's classes soloing GR 120s.
I must wait to use that ability.
The Rift Guardian.
Right, who is it this time?
That ability is not
Sand
yet
Shaper.
charged. It is not ready yet. Not enough spirit.
Why not? Come on. It's getting a bit hairy in here. It's getting a bit windy.
You have triumphed. I'm here to help.
I am returning to town.
Oops.
Yitar has raised me
I'm
to
not
new
in Act 1,
heights.
am I? Alright, let's see what we get for a laugh. That would be nothing. Nothing. Well, we got Rathmat. Ah.
Are you ready?
We'll gamble for boots again.
Don't forget, luck always changes. What a story.
2 ice climbers.
I didn't know I had
Cruise
that
boots,
thing.
but not ancient.
I didn't even know I had that thing. What? I didn't even know I had that thing.
Blackthorns.
What a
I
steal.
cannot afford that.
Nope, 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 nope. Meh. Alright. 1382.
Are you strong?
There shouldn't be elites at the start. If I got to rely on collecting Nephilim Glory to make sure my damage is okay, I shouldn't have to have a tough to face
That
an
ability
elite.
is not yet
That's a
recharged.
Juggernaut. It's just too hard.
This fight is over.
I must wait to use that ability.
Punisher leaps from off the screen, so I can't see him leaping.
A vicious strike.
It is
Whoa,
not
whoa,
ready.
whoa, whoa, oh my goodness. I didn't realise that was a grotesque. It was hiding up there.
I must wait to use that ability.
Oh, and they're full of them here, are they? Look at this. Oh, oh my. off-screen ambush. Yeah, it's, you know. And let's face it, you know, the reason why that happens on console is because the field of view on console is different to PC. PC players are slightly more zoomed out. So Blizzard haven't changed for console the reaction of enemies. So they're still going by the PC field of view. So the enemies see us and attack, but we can't see them because the field of view is different in console. We're slightly more zoomed in. So you get these guys who can attack you off screen. I've died in hardcore because of it. It's a ramming bull or charged horner or tusk bogon or even those what are those ones called that shoot out poison darts? They're lethal, like. Oh, look at that! Oh.
Feel the wrath of Ytar. My injuries are less severe.
It is not ready yet.
I think it was earlier on this afternoon. I took a proc on the keep depths level, and I was standing outside a door. I hadn't opened the door yet, and bang! A charged bull thing comes, and it hits me through the door. A proc, and I'm like, I don't even know what enemy it was. No fair, man.
That ability is not yet
No
recharged.
fair. Oh, here we're talking about bulls. Here we go. Like, oh my. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't like that. No, we don't like it.
I must wait to use that ability.
If he smashes into me, I'm procced.
A vicious strike.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Too many
I
grotesques.
must wait to use that ability.
I need spirit. Your strength fails.
There's got to be a pylon up here, surely. Yeah, mid leap, yeah.
It is not ready yet.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, mid leap, pop, they're dead, you're dead. Or you've used up your dash, you can't dash back out. Yeah.
I must wait to use that ability.
It's like Blizzard do it on purpose, don't they? You know, oh, you're doing a high greater rift. Tell you what, we'll give you the most bitching enemy in the game, like.
Break beneath the endless tide.
I don't see me getting a load of imps or zombies or, you know, sand wasps that are easily to kill, but no, you get loads of grotesques and hell witches and juggernauts.
I like to think the world is safer now. Feel the wrath of Ytar.
It is not ready yet.
That's a good question, TJ Man 79. Why do we have Nephilim Glory? Nephilim Glory in PC, what does it do? It gives them a little speed boost and that's it. For us, it doubles our damage. But we start off with half damage, so when we get double damage, it equals the same damage in PC. So why did Blizzard add it in? Well, in a post from 2015 on their own forums, they say that there's less density on console compared to PC, and so because there's less density, when you're under level 70 and you're on normal or hard, they increased the monster health. So monster health is more on console than it is on PC when you play a normal or hard and when you're under level 70. And so they kind of chucked in this kind of double damage Nephilim Glory mechanic to kind of balance out the gameplay, they say. And to be fair to them, it did work. That kind of when the game first came out 4 years ago, it was very balanced. Monster health is the same when you hit level 70 and you're on torment difficulties. It's the same as PC. So, but we still do half damage without Nephilim Glory. When we collect Nephilim Glory, it doubles our damage to be the same damage as PC. So we have this kind of extra mechanic to manage that PC players don't have to worry about. They go into a greater rift, they just do the normal damage and they kill things. We have to kill 10 enemies, get Nephilim Glory, and then we're doing the proper damage. Blizzard said that it was to balance gameplay, and it did work 4 years ago, but gameplay has changed dramatically in the 4 years from when the game first came out till now. You know, doing half damage in a GR 120 is not fun. Playing softcore and dying at the Rift Guardian and respawning and having no Nephilim Glory and trying to kill the Rift Guardian is not fun. Playing a pet build and you trying to reset your kill streak so you can spawn more Nephilim Glory and your pets keep attacking, therefore keeping your kill streak up, and you can't spawn Nephilim Glory, that's not fun. It's killing it. It kills endgame play. It's just Blizzard haven't reviewed the mechanic, even though it did work originally. It did balance the game. Right now, it imbalances the game. But you know, Blizzard are not gonna. They're not gonna revamp it. They're not gonna change it.
That ability
You know.
is not yet
They're not gonna do any
charged.
development on the console version only. So they're just gonna leave it as is. So yeah, the reason is it balances gameplay. They say to balance out the lack of density, and it did work 4 years ago in patch 2.06. Patch 2.6.1 doesn't work. Means I've got to collect Nephilim Glory.
I must wait to use
If you
that
watched
ability.
my 104 that I did, you know the biggest issue I had was keeping up Nephilim Glory. I couldn't kill enemies fast enough. Or I couldn't stop killing enemies, so my kill streak was 100, 200, because I always had to keep killing, because I couldn't kill them fast enough, and therefore I wasn't getting any Nephilim Glory. It was
is
just
not ready yet.
ridiculous. And most top end players will say, yeah, as the higher you go and you push, Nephilim Glory becomes the biggest factor whether you clear it or not. Which is, you know, like as you saw there, I just got a Nephilim Glory because this Rift Guardian's got ads. He's got extra creatures that I can kill. But if you've got a Rift Guardian who's by himself, you've got no way of spawning
Wait to
Nephilim
use
Glory,
that ability.
so you don't get any from the Rift Guardian. So if you run out, you're doing half damage. It's just insane. They should make it that Nephilim Glory is still in the game. You know, it does work under level 70 and on normal and hard, but in greater rifts, they should just remove it. Just remove Nephilim Glory altogether in greater rifts, and make us do the same damage as though we did have it, and we'd be like PC.
I need to go back.
Problem solved. Nephilim Glory is still there for those players who are under level 70 and do not normal and hard to progress through the campaign and balance out the you know, the lack of density. But just remove it from greater rifts. It's pointless. It's an extra mechanic. Got to keep managing it.
I wish you
You know, if you're in a 4-man group doing a GR 135, pushing the leaderboards, you know, Nephilim Glory becomes the biggest issue. You'll hear players saying, "Oh, let's stop killing so we can reset our kill streaks and get more Nephilim Glory." And the support monk will run gear that purposely spawns Nephilim Glory orbs, like the Promise of Glory gloves, bracers. Sorry, it's just. It's pretty sad that Blizzard haven't readdressed it, to be honest.
It is not
They've
ready
left a
yet.
4-year-old mechanic in the game, whilst they've heavily evolved the game in that 4 years. That's not right. If they're going to change the game so much in that 4 years, they should be reviewing Nephilim Glory and making sure that it doesn't impede endgame play. And at the moment it does. I've got to collect these damn orbs just to do damage. See, you'll see me stop killing for a few seconds just to reset my kill streaks if they're above 100. I don't want to go above 100 because that means my next Nephilim Glory is at 150. And that's too long to wait, so I'll stop killing, reset them back to 0, then I'll get a Nephilim Glory in 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50 kills. So Blizzard is penalising me for killing things fast. You know, well, what's the point of a Great Rift? To kill things fast. I've got a timer on me, you know. But yeah, I've got a mechanic in the game. It's penalising me for killing things fast. I have to purposely pull away. Look, I've got 44 kills. Now I have to reset. Now they're back to 0. Now that means the next 10 enemies I'll get Nephilim Glory again. Well, why are you penalising me for getting a high kill streak? Surely I should get more Nephilim Glory the higher kill streak I've got.
Your flaws are revealed.
It should be the other way around, you know?
It is not ready yet.
Don't get me started on Nephilim Glory, man. I understand why it was in the game, I don't understand why it's still in the game. Given the massive evolution of the game.
I must wait to use that ability.
But you know, we can live with it. Console players have learned to live with it, to deal with it, you know. I would love if Nephilim Glory was on PC like it is on console. You would have an uproar. You would have people in that uproar that have got to collect these damn orbs just to do damage properly, you know. They would not be happy.
A vicious strike.
No, I don't play softcore, but you know, as I said, if you die, you lose your Nephilim Glory buff. So you build up 3 minutes of Nephilim Glory, you hit the Rift Guard, and you do a stupid mistake, you die, you respawn, you've got no Nephilim Glory. The Rift Guardian's got no extra enemies, so you can't get 10 kills to generate Nephilim Glory. You're stuffed, you know.
That ability is not yet recharged.
That doesn't affect hardcore, of course, because we can't die. But yeah, it's completely different than PC. You know, a little speed movement boost. That's it. It does a little area of effect damage. It does do a little damage, but it doesn't double your damage like it does in console. But as I said, we start off with half damage anyway compared to PC, so it doesn't really double the damage, it just doubles it to make it on par. So,
it is not ready yet.
That's not fair. It's not fair.
Your flaws are revealed.
Blizzard have stopped replying to us. We've discussed it on their forums, and they did reply to us, and then they stopped replying because they refused to even enter discussion with it,
not yet recharged.
which is quite sad. Pop.
I don't have enough spirit.
Beneath the endless tide.
Gotta be a pylon up here, surely. Gotta be a pylon
I
up
must
here.
wait
There
to
we go.
use that ability.
It's channeling.
You are defeated.
Down or up, down or up, down or up. Let's go up.
It is
Oh,
not ready yet.
yeah. It is indeed up. Oh, we got an elite. Oh, we did have an elite. Oh, we got two elites. Oh, again, oh, three elites! Oh my!
I must wait to use that ability.
Awesome.
The Rift Guardian.
Right, who we got? Who we got? Who we got? That's Voracity. There's the kill strength. And the fire rotation on the convention of elements, and it's game over.
I'm here to help. It's slow progress now for Paragon though, isn't it? I'm doing 395s for one Paragon level. That's brutal. That's brutal. It's time to reset, is it? Oh no. One more, one more, one more.
My strength has
There we go, Paragon 1383.
I cannot afford that.
You're talking 3 greater rifts a level now, so 17 levels to go. Gee whiz, man. It's 51 greater rifts. No, so I might not even get that done tomorrow.
Many Nephilim.
Okay, if I can get 1390 done tonight, then I'm a happy man. I'll do 30 greater rifts tomorrow, and that's it.
That ability is not yet recharged.
So that's me collecting Nephilim Glory. What have I got now? 49 seconds of it. So, you know. But I've got 19 kill streaks, so there's another one. There's another one. See, the first 50 kills, you get 5 Nephilim Glory, so you want to get up to 50 kill streaks
I need spirit.
and then stop killing like that, reset them, and then carry on again. So as I said, the game is making me not kill things. You know, it's funny. Yeah, pools are hugely important, and if I was playing 4-man groups, I would be doing pools, my man. But for me to go and get a pool, it's going to take me. Well, you need 2 pools at this kind of level to finish a rift, but still the bonus. So you need 2 yellow pools. Do you know how long it takes me to get 2 yellow pools? 2 minutes. I go to all the spawn points. I might get lucky and get 2 very quickly. But generally it takes me 2 to 3 minutes to get the 2 yellow pools. Well, I can do a greater rift in 2 to 3 minutes. So whilst the yellow pools will give me a 25% bonus, which is an extra 7 billion per greater rift, within the time I can get the 2 pools, I can do 29 billion greater rift. So solo, it's not worth doing pools. If you come across them, if you're doing key farming and you get the yellow pools, by all means, get 10 stacks and do that. Or if you find bovines, open up a bovine, get your 2 yellow pools, and then close the rift. But yeah, that's worth it. But to actually go and hunt them down, it takes me longer to hunt them down, and I'm losing time actually doing a greater rift. If it was on 4-man, yeah, you all split up, you go and try and find a yellow pool. Whoever finds one first shouts out to the rest of the party. They all join that session, they get the pool, they then split off again into their own sessions, rinse and repeat, and you get 10 stacks of yellow pools very quickly. But solo, nah, can't do that. Just takes too long. Where am I going? But yeah, yellow pools are, yeah, always worth it. It's an extra 25%, you know. I think it worked it out because I'm playing 4 hours a day. If I had yellow pools, I would gain an extra 2 to 3 Paragon levels per day. So I think it was about 2 Paragon levels a day if I had the yellow pools. So that's what I'm missing out. But it's going to take me, as I said, longer to find the yellow pools, so I might as well just run a couple of rifts. So shield. But what a good idea is, and I've done this, I did this last week, is if I'm going to play for 4 hours a day, for the first hour, do key farming on T13. And within 45 minutes, on general, I get 10 stacks of yellow pools. And then do the rest of your session, your other 3 hours, doing greater rifts. And then the next day, do the same again. Do one hour of key farming, get your keys for the night, and then do greater rifts. And that way, you're going to have yellow stacks for the first 5 to 6 greater rifts of the night, which is kind of cool. So, but yellow pools are only if you're going to be super efficient. You know, if you're a bit more casual, I'm playing solo. It's a bit slightly more casual. I don't know. So I worked it out. It's just not worth going for pools as a solo player. So I'll take them if I get them, but. But even if you can't get them during the rift, you know, it's always good to have them on the close of the rift, because you get the 25% on the close of the rift, and the bulk of the XP is when you close it. So, oh no. So I sometimes, if I get a bovine, I'll play the rift out, and then at the very end, before I close the rift, I'll go and get the. I'm stuck. I'll open up the bovine, get the 2 pools, and then close the rift and get the big bonus. The XP during the rift is not as good as the end XP. So.
Feel the wrath of Ytar. It is not ready yet.
But I don't have any bovines left. I used them all this afternoon. So. And I've got too many keys. There's no point in doing any key farming. So.
That ability is not yet recharged.
How many keys do I have? I've got 38, so yeah, I'm going to use them all today and tomorrow. And then, so Monday I'll start doing an hour of key farming, get 10 pools, and then go on to Greater Rifts. Do that Monday to Friday. So.
Not enough spirit. I must wait to use that ability.
Huh. Hello? Enemies? Hello?
This fight is over.
Alright, oh, what have we got? Oh, we've got a conduit for the boss, eh?
That ability is not yet recharged.
97%. Oh, look at that. Go up this way.
I must wait to use that ability. The gods struck through me.
Come on, let's get
The Rift
there you
Guardian
go.
is here.
I don't even know who we've got, but
It is not ready yet.
just need the fire rotation. Come on. Oh, that's nasty. Don't you dare bite me.
I must wait to use that ability.
Yeah, his bite's pretty nasty.
What do you need?
Oh no, I'm not in Act 1 anymore. Come on.
The blood.
Yeah, let's reset. Too many blood shards. Oh, 2 Shenlongs like that. Now I've got a puzzle ring and an ancient obsidians. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Bank the puzzle ring. Is that a good one? Oh, well, it's got max attack speed and max crit hit chance. Cooldown of 5 and RCR 7. I think I've got better. I've got that one. No, I don't use that one though. I don't use that one. I don't use that one. I don't use that one. That's the one I've augmented. What's it got? Attack speed is 6%. Crit hit chance. It's got the secondary res though, of cold, see? That's what matters the most. And it only has RCR. I don't need cooldown with Obsidian Ring anyway, so you'd have to roll that off for socket. Which means I can't get secondary res, so bin it. It is no use.
Don't be shy. See you soon. Looking nice on you. Don't forget, luck always changes. Don't forget, luck always changes. Do come back again. What a steal. I've seen better. What a steal.
I cannot afford that.
Nah. Yeah, mate, that's what we're doing. Leveling gems, yeah. Go for it. Catch there, man. Oh, I see. Dex fit. That's going to be a tough slog tonight. 1400, I think. Especially on 95s. Oh, what? Late straight away again. I don't have Nephilim Glory up. Now I've got it.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Beneath the endless tide.
It is not ready yet.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch.
The gods strike through me.
What you ask is impossible. I will not do that.
Your flaws are revealed.
I
Ah!
must wait to use that ability.
This fight is over. My stride beneath the endless tide.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Dead end, is it? No. End of level. Superb. Oh, yes.
Rethink your intent.
There we go now. Oh. Ouch. Ah, tough bogons, you are kidding me. Keep your distance.
It is not ready yet.
This fight is over.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Nah. You're so bored you can't bring yourself to play Diablo, man. That's some sort of oxymoron, is it not? I don't know. You play Diablo, then you get bored. I don't know, doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah.
It is not ready yet.
Whoa, here. Get away from me.
Beneath the endless tide.
Need new content. Ah, mate. Why don't you try a different class? A class you've hardly played, you know? Give yourself a goal, you know, complete a GR50 with, you know, no set items or no legendaries, you know, just all yellow gear or something, you know. See how far you can push with all white gear, I don't know.
I must wait to use that ability.
Ouch. Can't be arsed. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. I think we've all been there.
It is not ready yet.
Ah.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, can't be arsed. Ah, well, you know, mate, PTR's not for another, what, 3 or 4 weeks, if there is going to be one, but I wouldn't hold your breath, mate. I wouldn't hold your breath. D3 is done. It's cooked. It's roasted on the Barbie. There ain't no content coming, mate. If there is a PTR, it's going to be minor balancing changes only.
A fight.
It ain't going to be content. Oh, yes. Yeah, LON is pretty much, you know, useless now. Oh, that's a bit personal, mate. Don't know if I can show you that. I can show you my leaderboard entry, but... Show your rank. Show you rank. What? In the leaderboards. I'm still 4th, mate. I haven't moved from 4th, to be honest. Probably going to do another 104, 105, and that's me for now. It's just about paragons, isn't it? Every 150, 200 paragons you get, that'll put you up another greater rift level, so might as well just wait for hit the 1400. Only 4th, what a pleb. Yeah, Yeah, I've had a few people say that's pretty impressive, mate, considering I'm solo only, to be honest, on hardcore, you know. So, I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm not sure the guys. I haven't seen them move. I know the number one guy, Sticky Lord. I've played with him. He's still playing, but I'm not sure about these guys. And they haven't moved from that since the last week and a half. So, but I'm not a few people. I'm saying you're shite. Well, yeah, no. I reckon top five. Top 5, 1600 Paragon, and I consider that a success for the season. Oh, get away from me.
That ability is
Stuck
not yet
in jail.
recharged. I need spirit.
Oh, didn't think he was going to hit me there. Rank 1 or bust, yeah, mate. I can't compete with my friend Sticky Lord who's running 125 groups, you know. The gems are at the 120s, man. That is the biggest disparity between group and solo. Yeah, season 14 should be good shenanigans. Yeah. I'll be back on the old group playing there and being efficient, and you know, yellow pools running, you know, get your keys separately and come together and run rifts. You know, rat runs or twister wizard runs or whatever you want to do, you know.
I must wait.
Yeah, mate, I'll be support monk. You be support barb or necro or whatever you want.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Roast each other 24/7. Yeah, why not? That's what it's all about, you know. Community spirit. The banter.
It is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability.
I was saying that there's some pretty decent groups in hardcore and softcore on PS4, man. They'll take some beating.
This fight is over.
There's some guys who play all day, every day in PS4 and play every season. Pretty tough to beat. Right, power pylon. Let's go, go, go.
That ability is not yet recharged.
As long as you know the mechanics of it, mate, you'll be alright. Oh, where's the enemies? Look how far I'm into the rift. No enemies. I've got a power pylon. This is ridiculous.
I must wait to use that ability.
I don't know, mate. I love playing a big TV, controller in the hand. PC has its merits, but
The storm breaks.
console's just as good in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah. If you know the game, you'll be fine, you know.
It is not ready yet.
Good job. When I play hardcore, and though personally I think there's more of a challenge. Yeah, there is more of a challenge in hardcore, mate. There is, sure is. That's why I play it. Oh, I thought I could dash across there, but you can't. Yeah. Yeah, in hardcore you've got to stay alive first and then do damage, and on softcore you can do damage, and if you die you just resurrect, but you know. Can't do that in hardcore. Staying alive is of absolute paramount. Yeah. Mate, I don't die.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Too good for that, mate. Hey, where am I going? It's all to the left, isn't it? Too good, yeah, mate. Too good.
It is not ready yet.
Too good and not too drunk. When I become shit because I'm drunk, then yeah, that's yeah, I'll die. You know. Oh dear. Hey, but mate, if we're playing softcore, death doesn't matter. Yeah. Exactly. Death doesn't matter in softcore. Just gonna waste your gold.
I must wait to use that ability.
You do realise if I'm support monk, I can't die, you know. It's pretty spectacular to die as a support monk.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Oh, what have we got? Speed pylon.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm gonna have, you know, billions of toughness, you know. The only way I can die is when I do solo, you know.
Let's see the gem.
Even then, it's not gonna be my support monk gear, is it? So you underestimate my power. Yeah. Not sure you can kill me. That's the thing. Watched a video the other day of on PS4 of one of my friends. He's playing hardcore, and there were three of them, and a fourth guy, a random guy, joined, and he was wearing Unity. It must have been a solo build. He joined this session, and they ran a very high Greater Rift, one that he couldn't handle. So one of the other characters in the three-man group wore a Unity, so that the damage he took was split across to the other guy and killed him. And it was a support monk that wore the Unity, so of course he could take a hit. So he just stood in the middle of all the enemies, taking all his hits, and all the damage, half of it was going across to the random guy who joined from a public session and killed him. He just died. It's just it's quite funny. So mean. It is mean, yeah. But let's be fair. If you're playing hardcore and you join a random group, and you then go and run a Greater Rift that you can't do, you know, whose fault's that? You know, can't be carried in this game, you know. But it's quite funny because the three guys, I've played with them. They're decent guys, you know, and they're on group chat, so I can hear them talking on the video and about what they're going to do, and they do it perfectly. It's brilliant. I know. Just see the boy's health go from like full to nothing, dead. It's like, oh dear.
Your flaws are revealed.
You know, that's the nature of the beast.
I must wait to use that ability.
He must have been mad out of rate. His gear wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't that good, but it was good enough. Sunk a few hours into it anyway. But you know, in hardcore, you just don't run with people you don't know on a greater rift level you can't handle. It's just madness. It's suicide.
It is not ready yet.
Beneath the endless tide.
Yeah, exactly. You know, obviously it was just solo play and decided to join a session wearing a Unity. Well, you know, if the support monk wears his Unity and he's taking hits in a GR 100, then you know, expect shitloads of damage coming your way. See, look at my kill streaks, man. That's crazy.
A vicious strike.
This is a dead end, isn't it? Oh no, here's the entrance. Is there a cheeky wee elite down here?
I must wait to use
I
that
knew it.
ability.
I just knew it. Oh, it's nasty ones as well. No, mate. Rat runs are being replaced on console with Twister Wizard runs, because Twister Wizard is is so OP. Because they didn't nerf it like they did in PC, so that your twisters don't despawn when they hit walls. That the Twister Wizard is the #1 trash killer on console. So kind of the meta involves running Twister Wizards. To be honest, you still get rat runs on console, but I don't think they're as effective as Twister Wizards. So you know, if you're doing 4-man, you're gonna have probably going to have support barb, support monk, Twister Wizard, and Pestilence Corpse Lance. So the Twister Wizard will do all the clearing of the trash. Your Corpse Lance Pestilence will be your Rift Guardian killer and your 2 supports. You know, if you're doing kind of lower GR, that's for kind of pushing. Obviously, you can replace maybe the support monk with another Twister Wizard and have 2 Twister Wizards, and just run GR hundreds in 3-4 minutes for your Paragon. Yeah, that's not for speed. Yeah, you'll probably drop one of the supports. Probably keep the barb and drop the support monk, and just run a second wizard. To be honest, crazy, it's crazy fast. But generally, yeah, it won't be Rathma Necros. Twister Wizards outperform it. I think I showed this yesterday, but if you go to the softcore Wizards guys, these are Twister Wizards, look. Twister Wizards. And they've cleared 122. I don't think anything comes close to that. 118, 114, 111. Condemned Crusader should be close, 120. So, you know, the best the best build on PC with Condemned Crusader is still behind Twister Wizards on console. So yeah, you stick a couple of Twister Wizards in and do Paragon farming, beats rat runs hands down. That's a good question. We had Lucas, we had Jonas, we had Dr. House, we had all these guys who were up for it. And they've kind of diminished a little bit. I don't see them in the stream that much. Dr. House popped in today, but I don't mind playing with people, as I said, as long as they play consistently. I'm not a big fan of people who start a season, play 3 weeks and then go, I'm bored of Diablo, I'm going to see you later, because that's not fair to other guys.
It is not ready yet.
On Xbox, the highest mage is 122 as well. Yeah, you see, and on PC, you won't be 122. Condemned Crusaders won't be on on 122. You know, Twister Wizards are the best build on all platforms because they haven't nerfed it. They haven't patched it like they did in PCs. The damn Twisters don't despawn. And we can hold down 2 buttons at the same time, you know.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Is it? Well, there you go, you know. So Condemn's on 122 on PC, Xbox and PlayStation 4 are on 122 as well, but the PC players, yeah, the guy's botting, so there you go, you know. He's only doing that by botting. If we could, if consoles couldn't bot, then you know a Twister Wizard botter could probably clear 125. Yeah, 3,500. Yeah, forget that, mate. That doesn't. But even still, you know, PC has a far bigger player base, so you expect their clears to be higher because there's more players playing. But the fact that Twister Wizards are on level par with a botter does not tell you a story. It tells you how good Twister Wizards are in console. And the reality is they need patching. It needs fixed because it's far too powerful. But then, you know, it's brilliant for Paragon farming, so it's just...
I must wait to use
Yeah,
that ability.
it's almost worth starting the season as a wizard and using that Twister Wizard, because it's very easy to gear for. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's very easy to gear for, and then, you know, run Paragon with your Twister Wizard, and then just build up
That ability is not yet
another class for what you want to do solo. So, you know, I could go a Twister Wizard at the start. Where am I going? Use that for Paragon farming or whatever, but then build another monk and use that support. So it's, yeah, Twister Wizard support monk, exactly. There you go. But then we could both do Twister Wizard, and you could just blitz, you know, 95s, 99s, 100s, easy, to be honest. It's got to be this way.
You are defeated.
The Rift God.
It is not ready yet.
Who is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. You know, a good 2 weeks before.
That ability
Well,
is not yet
what I
recharged.
normally do is, it's always good to play together in non-season, so you know each other's play styles and timings, and
I must wait to use that ability.
you know, don't wait till season starting to do your group, man. You know, do it in non-season. Practice.
It is not ready yet.
Nah, they're not going to patch the glitches. You know, can't see it. The glitches have been there since season 11, season 12 and 13. So we've had 2 seasons with, you know, the primal exploits. They're not going to fix it. But you know, when seasons first came out in console, there was, you could duplicate items in seasons. And then there was the upgrading rares trick, and they've patched them. So now, you know, the primal exploit is not such a big deal, because if you get Paragon, you're going to beat players with primals anyway. You know, Paragon is certainly far more important than the primals. You know, an extra bit of main stat here and there isn't going to make that much of a difference, but you know, you can easily beat primals with having loads more main stat from Paragons. So, whilst the exploits are annoying, they can be beaten. Oh, he's got a primal. Look at that. Second one of today, and it's the shittiest one you can get. Look at that. Like, it's even got 7184 life per second. That is amazing. Ah. And you know that guy you were saying you think cheats? What guy was that, mate? Because he has so many primals. Yeah. Anybody who's got 11 primals in 42 days a season's cheating. It's as simple as that. Because you can't get them legit. It's impossible. I know who's cheating. You can tell. Eleven's a bit much. Yeah, so Azure first, you're right. If if somebody's got loads of primals but doesn't play that often, but just cheats, they can be beaten with high Paragon. The problem that we're now facing is that there are players who play every season, play dedicated, play every day, and are exploiting. So they've got high Paragon, and they are got loads of primals. I can't compete with that. Nobody can. That's just the nature of it as it is. So, if you go to like, as I said, the Wizards, this guy here, it's ridiculous amount of primals this guy's got. He's got practically 11, 12 primals. That's just not legit. If he doesn't have much Paragon, that can be beaten, no problem. But if he's got 2,000 Paragon, then yeah, game over. 6 primals on PC, yeah, that's maybe doable. Again, it maybe bottom, maybe not. Getting loads of mats so you can reforge to get primals. But if you run 4-man groups consistently, doing 8 hours a day, it's conceivable to have 6 primals, for a particular build. But yeah, but on console, you don't, there's those players are far and few between. You don't get the kind of, nobody streams on console. You've got popular streamers like Leviathan, Wolf Crier, and Ulriker and all these guys. You've got and loads of other guys who stream on Twitch. These PC players do this for almost a living, so they're playing Diablo 8 hours a day, and it's those guys who are going to have huge amounts of primals. But nobody in console does that. So these guys who have all these primals here, they're just cheating. They're just cheating, and you go to these kind of 4-man groups, primals everywhere. 4-man groups, ridiculous, utterly ridiculous. So he's getting tempted now. Yeah. How do you see his Paragons on console? That's the problem, Mr. Brightside. We can't. You can only see them if they're your friends. So I can see, here's my online friends. I can click on them and I can see his Paragon. But the leaderboards don't show Paragon for some reason. I don't know why. So, gee whiz, that guy's 2059. Brilliant. Rank 1 Necro build on hardcore. Hardcore probably Rathma, is it? Or has he got Pestilence? No, he's got Tragul Pestilence, yeah. Softcore. Softcore. Well, this guy's always been number 1. He plays every season. He's quite famous. He's been a very good Necro. He's doing Pestilence, Tragul as well. Corpse Lance. He's very good at it, to be honest. And you'll probably notice he has no primals. This guy doesn't cheat. Well, he's got 2. Fair enough, but he's well known in the community for. How do you play Pestilence on PS4? It's a good question because you've got Nephilim Glory, so you can't have double damage. So you can't kill trash. If you don't kill trash, you don't get Nephilim Glory. If you don't get Nephilim Glory, you don't get double damage. But some players get round it. and they can target. You can use L2 and have the name of the enemy on your screen, and that kind of semi-targets them. So you can target during your Land of the Dead corpse lance for killing elites. So it's harder on console because you don't have mouse and keyboard, and we've got the Nephilim Glory mechanic, but it can be done. Players are doing it, so I really should reset. It's very awkward. I've already reset. Oh, it's blood shards I need to do.
Such a brave soul.
Yeah, it is awkward. Some players just get on with it and do it. It's not for me, to be honest.
See you soon. Do come back again.
The PS4 is going on. I mean, the Pestilence Corpse Lance is, you know, is the Rift Guardian killer, obviously in a 4-man meta,
I
but
cannot afford that.
solo, yeah, it's pretty tough in the console. But not impossible. Right, come on, what am I? Paragon 1385, so that's me reset.
Brave.
Here we go, look, an elite straight away, no Nephilim Glory, so I'm at half damage at the moment. Let's just drag them along, can't be bothered killing them. Oh man, god. Oh, they're not too bad.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Ha! A vicious strike.
It is not ready yet.
The storm breaks.
Oh, what? Oh, and they've walled me as well.
I must wait to use that ability.
Beneath the endless tide.
It is not ready yet.
A vicious strike. The gods strike through me.
I must wait to use that ability.
Did you see that sneaky bastard teleport right behind me?
That ability is not yet recharged.
The storm breaks.
I must wait to use that ability.
The PS4 is on! Mr. Brightside's created his hardcore character, and he's dead. Oh well, never mind, mate.
It is not ready yet.
Break beneath the endless tide.
That ability is not yet recharged. I don't have enough spirit.
Who is Fifi?
I think Fifi2009 is, yeah. I think he was on my friends list just a few days ago. He keeps trying to play with me, but I keep telling him I'm playing solo this season, so. Yeah, City Below the Sea, I am number 4 now, yeah. We did that in 12 minutes, so we've still got room to grow. Still got time to push. Reckon I can do 106.
I must wait to use
The more Paragon I get, and 107's on the card. I think I'll finish the season 107, 108, to be honest.
It is not ready yet.
And then on the last day of season, I'm gonna drop every defensive gear. I'm gonna drop Unity. I'm gonna go all attack. And if my monk dies, he dies. But that'll be the last day of season.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah, in previous seasons you could get a Hadrian's Gift in softcore and hardcore, but I was told today that that's been patched out, and now you can only get the Hadrian's Gift once, just like PC. So it was a bug in console, and it existed in previous seasons, but now you can't. They fixed it, so. Yeah. So it is exactly like PC now. So. Seasonal Journey is across both hardcore and softcore.
It is not ready yet.
Beneath the endless tide.
You're tempted, aye? I wouldn't do it, mate. I wouldn't do it. Only the strong survive, you know. Only the best can do it, mate. I wouldn't do it, mate.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Just pulling your leg.
Not enough spirit.
Your flaws are revealed.
I must wait.
Mate. Yep. You play a monk. Yeah, mate, I play the best class in the game, you know. What's your point?
That ability is not yet recharged.
The Rift Guardian is
Right,
here.
here we go. Oh, a Bone Warlock. Oh, man. Quaking in my boots.
It is not ready yet.
He's one of the better ones because he produces ads, so you can get Oculus rings like that.
I must wait to use that ability.
Oh,
Let's see the gem.
I'm gonna die to Bone Warlock. If I die to Bone Warlock at any time, I'll retire from playing Diablo 3. I think I've only died to 3 Rift Guardians, maybe 4. Perdition, Perendi, Blighter, and Orlash.
My understanding grows.
Enemies of...
That ability is not yet recharged.
We have done it. The gods strike through me.
Whoa.
I must wait to use that ability.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'll stick on party chat in a minute. I'll finish this rift and then we could do that. Just remember that you'll be recorded on my YouTube stream though, so you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Racial slurs, yeah. Yeah, your video has been banned from YouTube, eh? What?
This fight is over.
It is not ready yet.
I thought YouTube started cranking down on swearing as well and profanity, but is that maybe for just
That ability is not yet
people
recharged.
with who monetize their channel? I don't know. But I remember reading one of the other Diablo guys, streamers on PC, who said he can't swear anymore, otherwise YouTube does
It is
something.
not ready yet.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Storm breaks.
Because I swear all the time, but you know, I'm not a dedicated streamer. I'm not, you know, I don't monetize or nothing.
I
It's
must
just,
wait to use that
I
ability.
wonder if you have to be part of some sort of. Ow. Is it maybe just those with adverts
That ability is not
in
yet
their
recharged.
the videos that they're more stringent on swearing? I don't know.
Your flaws
I must
are
wait to
revealed.
use that ability. It is not ready yet.
You are defeated.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Oh yes, here we go. Part pylon as well. Oh, this is gonna be chaos. Like,
Break beneath the endless tide.
It is not ready yet.
where's the elites? Come on, it's Festering Woods, man.
I must wait to use that ability.
So the elites. Oh, let's just take that. I don't care.
Is over.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Oh, we've got lag. Oh, we've got lag. It's bad. Oh, my character's doing nothing.
The rift.
There we go. Who have we got? That's Sandshaper again, is it? No, it's Satrix.
I must wait to use that ability.
You have triumphed.
And those Rift Guardians that produce ads that you can spawn Oculus Ring just makes them real easy.
I may be able to help you.
Do I have issues with my PS4 overheating? Not really. Mine's well ventilated, to be honest. Well, my PS3 used to overheat all the time, but not the PS4, to be honest. But it will shut down if it's overheating. That's the thing. Got, no, I can do one more before I need to reset. On my PS4s, I launched the PS4, I got it at midnight on the day they came out, it's still going strong.
It is not ready yet.
Ah, right, so the weird, yeah, the 3 beeps and it shuts down. Yeah, mate. And we'll eject the disc. Yeah, have you tried going into safe mode on the PlayStation 4 and doing the two options? I can't remember what the two options are now. The one's rebuild the database, and the other one's restore the file system or something like that. It doesn't erase any data. But that certainly helps with that kind of stuff when it's in rest mode or something. It hasn't shut down cleanly. So.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah, Google it, mate. I think rebuild the databases and restore the file system are the two options, I think, in safe mode. That it's like just gives your PS that is messages or notifications. You lose your notifications, but you know,
not ready yet.
whoopie do. Yeah.
I must wait to use that ability.
Yeah, that may be just overheating, as you're saying, or build a static up or something. I don't know. You got to treat your PS4 like you do a woman, man. You know, got to look after her. It's really damn hot. Yeah, that's interesting. That's why. Yeah, it certainly sounds like yours is overheating. Maybe your fan's bust or something.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Boggle. Mine will go really hot when I'm playing certain games, like The Last of Us or Uncharted 4, that's really pushing the PS4 to the max.
The gods struck through me.
Oh, I don't want them to land on my head. No.
This fight is over.
I must wait to use that ability.
Double elite pack, look at that. Ah. Nice. Right, I need to get a drink of water after this one, I think. I'm dying of thirst.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
Speed violent.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Oh man, bulls.
Has increased.
What's that Paragon? 1386, is it? No, 1387, magic. Oh no, 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 no.
It is not ready yet.
Yeah, mate, I'll finish this one and then we'll do a party. I'll invite you to it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Your flaws are revealed.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Right, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Blighter.
I must wait to use that ability.
Nephilim, you have triumphed.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Let's see what we can do.
Oh yeah. Just need to get that one to 90. Oh, not on Act 1.
Your
Transmog. Oh, another puzzle ring. What the hell? Barb. The Embraces of Secheron. Pff. Never heard of. Ah. Ah, I keep getting some local gear, but it's never ancient. Oh, I better do my shards.
Hello, hello. What a steal. Ooh, that's nice. Can I have it back? Don't forget, luck always changes. See you soon. See you soon. What a steal. What a steal.
That is too expensive.
Indeed. See, just can't. I can't get them ancient or primals. Right, 3 Paragon levels to go anyway. I'm gonna go to little boy's room, get a glass of water. I shall be back in 1 second. Alright, we're back in the game now. Oh. Right, let's create a little private party. You better be called Mr. Brightside and then damn flipping PSN names. Mr. Brightside, there you are. Better have a good mic as well. Not as bad as my one. My mic keeps flipping crackling. I don't know why it keeps crackling, but hey, how's it going? Yeah, fantastic, man, fantastic. I do need a new mic. It does, but yeah, if I make videos, then it crackles a lot. So it's one of the first. Yeah, it's one of the first ever headless 7.1 surround sound headsets they produced. Sony is about 4 or 5 years old now, so I got it imported from Canada. So I think it's time for a new one. My anniversary for my wedding comes up next month, so we've got headless Sony wireless gold, the gold one, you know, the white gold one, whatever. That's on my shopping list. Alright. So have you got a decent PC gaming rig then?
It is not ready yet.
Right. Oh my god.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah.
It is not ready yet.
Your flaws are revealed.
Ah.
I must wait to use that ability.
Yeah. Loads of area of effect stuff then going on, and you get yeah.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's not your rig. That's just Blizzard servers being shit, innit? So it's good.
You are defeated.
What you ask is impossible.
God, a 10-year-old PC should be able to run World of Warcraft, surely, you know? Ah, yeah.
It is not ready yet.
The Battle of Azeroth, or whatever you call it. Yeah. Have you? Oh man.
I must wait to use that ability.
And hardcore. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that's the thing. I got a goblin pack and like when I was level 50 at the start of the season and I couldn't kill any of them, so it's kind of...
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah. I've got the Surface Book Pro tablet, and I use that for my work, and so Diablo runs like a dream on that because it's SSD hard drive, and it's got decent graphics on it and decent memory, so it runs pretty good.
The Rift Guardian has found.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
must wait to use that ability.
It's 4 years on console, and that's when Reaper Souls came out. It's longer than that for vanilla. Yeah, 2012 when it came out
Don't have
vanilla.
enough spirit.
Yeah. How much stuff do we have that's 2012? You know, not a lot now. You know, it's kind of all changed. You know, yeah, that's it. Yeah, my Mayan calendar's been thrown out. You know, it's I've got them. I've got the games, but I've never played them, to be honest. I think it suffers on console, does it not? The same as other games, and it's hacked. So it's just absolute. Well, on PS3 it was hacked to death, but yeah. Right. The, yeah.
It cannot be done.
Right. But you can still duplicate and stuff like that, can't they? So I mean, yeah.
I am skilled at clarifying dreams.
Right. I think I was Paragon 600 before I found my first one last season, but this season I've got 45 of them this season, so I don't know what to do with them. So. Oh, so you are. I can see you. That's your barb. Yeah. Meh.
Prove your.
What build are you? Right. What's the meta? What's the number one barb? No, number one hardcore is Immortal King. Is it? Right. Right. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Number one's softcore is Raker's build. I don't know what would that be. Hammer of the Ancient and Furious Charge. Yeah. So, 114. Whoa.
It is not ready yet.
Ah, right. Okay. You're not gonna get that in consoles.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Right.
Break beneath the endless tide.
I must wait
Yeah.
to use that ability.
Yeah. Yeah, I think did we not have one as a challenge rift not long ago? So
I need spirit.
Jade Witch Doctor, yeah. You just basically I just spammed Haunt and Soul Harvest and that was it. Did the rift, so it's good.
I must wait to use that ability.
Right. Okay. That was kind of the top Witch Doctor build not long ago, wasn't it? So. Yeah. Wasn't there like a not a bug, but there was a kind of exploit that existed on the PC, and the Blizzard said, "Yeah, we're fine with it. You know, carry on. You know."
That ability is
Yeah.
not yet recharged.
Strike through me.
Yeah.
Rethink your intent.
I think you might be waiting a while, mate. To be honest. Oh.
You are
Yeah, but Diablo 3 was in the works for like 5-6 years. You know, they announced. Yeah, but there was 10 years between. But there was 10 years between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, so you know you still got another 5 years left. So you know. Well, all those new jobs going up, you know, and now it's like creative producer, executive producer. So you know, it's kind of.
It is not ready.
No, it certainly isn't. D3's dead, man. It's finished. There's no more content coming.
this fight is
Nah. I think if they balance the game like they did in 2.6.1, patch 2.6.1, that's it. That's their aim. So they can leave it. Yeah. There might be a but that's not new content though, is it? So that's the thing. So it's,
wrath of Etar.
yeah. Oh yeah, I agree. It needs a little tweaking and a little balancing again. Patch 2.6.2 or 1B or whatever, you know. But all right.
The storm breaks.
Because it's ranked from 0 to your highest.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah. Surely as a PC player you must hate the crafting of gems. You know, on PC I can craft multiple gems at once, while on
I don't have enough spirit. It is not ready yet.
the other guys on who are listening in on the stream say they can't hear you, so you must have your options in your party audios. set to. That's because you. No, I was thinking because you. Ah, right, maybe. He says he can't hear you at all. Though. Was that when? Even was that after I invited him to the party though, or was that before the party? Because when. Because. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, I can't remember. No. But there is an option to say don't let my audio. Yeah, there you go. The guys in the stream are like, "Are you talking to yourself?"
I mean, you normally are, right?
Oh, well, I am, yeah. Yeah. Never heard it, yeah.
Now it's
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
even crazier.
Yeah, how much have you been drinking, Nick? Well, you know. Hey, hey, city below the sea. Can you hear the other guy now? Can you hear Mr. Brightside now? Well, he's not talking, but.
Oh yeah, maybe I should. Can you hear me, mate? I'm just gonna sit here in silence.
That's it, yeah.
You really do sound crazy. Lol. God, I bet I sound terrible. I've got my headset that I normally use for my computer plugged in, so I can't imagine I sound great. I know for a fact I sound very high pitched usually over microphone.
Alright. No, you don't.
People are always taken aback by how I sound in real life. Yeah, very low. Yeah, might be in your own then.
How would I affect the, maybe that's...
I know there's like party volume can be found under your audio devices. You can like prioritize party volume over game sound. But I don't know if it oh, I died. Oh, fuck, excuse me? Hello?
Party settings. Adjust audio mix. Ah, right. Just the volume of non-party audio that you hear while you're in the party. If chat audio from the party is difficult, you move the slider towards party audio. There you go. Right, that you probably now sound better. City below the sea will tell you. He'll say, yeah, that's it, I can hear you now. What have I done?
Oh man, seriously, if you've never played Bob, you should give Hammer of the Ancients a go. And just play it. It's just a lot of mindless fun. It really is.
Yeah, but that's
smash,
it. But Barb to me is mindless button mashing, to be honest. So
Yeah.
I did that in Diablo 2. It's just
I think it depends what build you play, really, because like Whirlwind, although it sounds like mindless button mashing, actually has a lot to it.
yeah.
It's very finicky in the same way that like what's the meta push build for Crusader? Condemn
Crusader.
Condemn's really finicky. Like I
Yeah.
didn't, like the last time I played Condemn was I don't know what season 6 or whatever when it was good. Like, and it was nowhere near as gimmicky and finicky as it is now. Like, it requires a lot of finesse, like running around mobs and shit. It wasn't there before.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Whirlwind is like that. Like, I played Whirlwind in season 10, and I got pretty high up on the leaderboards with it on the Americas. And yeah, it was rough. There was a lot to it. And, like, I was a pretty newbie back then as well.
Right.
So it was like the first season I really started playing the game properly.
Yeah, I've got a crackly mic. Yeah, I know. It's getting replaced next month.
Wow, how did I die? I'm so mad at that.
That's not a sentence I'm used to, mate. To be honest. How did I die? I'm switching the game off and never playing it again.
God, what if you died now? Like, how rough would that be?
It would be tough.
Day before the end of the season, like before you start trying to push. And then
Oh, that would be a killer. That would be a killer.
Like you're prepping to start pushing, and then you just get blipped. Like in T13 or something.
Oh man.
Not even in a rift. You're just chilling in an Nephilim, you know, trying to get those keys so you can fish for a good rift. And you get one shot. Gold wrap drops off.
That's
like
it. Yeah.
Addition or something.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
And you get a one-shot mechanic. Yeah, that'd probably trigger me. I don't think I'd play Diablo for quite a while.
The funny thing was, it was just a couple of days ago, I think, and one of my kids came through and needed something, so I just finished the rift, so I didn't end the rift, so I was still inside the rift.
Stood there.
Yeah, well, there was no enemies near me, so I put the controller down, and I was away to walk out the room, and then I heard that I was getting attacked, so I ran back through. I didn't pause or nothing. No, it's just good. And then my health was down to half, and I'm like, oh shit, what am I doing? Yeah.
Rookie mistake, man. You deserved that, Rick, not pausing the game.
And even funnier than that was a few days before that.
Oh shit, come on.
Normally when you pause the game in solo, it pauses the game.
Yeah.
But if you're in a group, it doesn't pause the game.
Yep.
So one of my friends joined my party. He didn't enter the game. He just joined the party. So I pressed pause. He pressed pause. I went to get a glass of water, and the game was still playing because I didn't realise he was still in the party. So I was like, oh my god. It's like, go away. Leave me alone. Don't join my session.
Oh man, I know how I'm gonna get killed now. And you're making a hardcore character like tonight, I think.
City Below the Sea, I reckon the season will end. We're exactly halfway through what we're now, 45 days or something, is it?
Yeah.
Seasons are normally 90 days long, so
Plenty of time. You can
Yeah.
still leaderboard place if you really want.
Yeah,
if you really want
yeah.
to push for it.
So I'm reckoning, what's that? This is now April. You're probably at the end of May, I would say. Sometime.
All the people I was playing with have stopped, so like
Yeah.
I don't. Which is why I'm just fucking about on different characters on like the EU and
Yeah.
stuff. Like the people I was playing in the Americas, like I did a GR100 on the Crusader, and then literally the day after, everybody else had stopped playing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
alright.
I've had that problem. I've had that problem on console. You players play for the first 2 weeks and then they go, I've had enough. And you're like, well, hang on a minute. You know, that leaves me high. Leaves me high and dry. You know, it's like, well, you know.
Exactly.
In season 11, there was 2 groups in hardcore that were 4 players each, and they were going at it, and they were quite competitive. It was going, you know, they all know each other, and we were all doing well. And then 2 of the members from one group left, and 2 of the other members from another group left because Destiny 2 came out. And so it ended up that the 2 from one group and the 2 from another group teamed up, and we got the number 1 spot. But it was kind of like that ruins your season though when your members go off.
Destiny 2 wasn't even a good game.
No, not at all. No.
Oh my god. That's a shame. You know, I played the crap out of Destiny 1. Like, I had like about 3,000, 4,000 hours in it.
Oh my
And
god.
then Destiny 2 came out, and I was so ready. I was so prepped for this game. And then within a week, like me and my buddies, we realised like this ain't happening, is it? We played for a month, and then after that, we all stopped. We were all done. Like
There's nothing else to do. Yeah.
Already, like it was already hemorrhaging. You know?
Yeah.
We'd done the raid. We got kind of the max gear level at that point, and we were like, there's nothing that makes this game worth playing past where we're at, and it was really defeating. Because like they even I don't know if you played Destiny 1, but they removed random weapon rolls. So there was nothing to grind for. Once you got to endgame, there was nothing that made the game worth playing.
That's crazy. I've never played it. No, it's not my cup of tea, to be honest. But
it'll be like if they in Diablo 4 they made it so weapons didn't have a range of damage and rolls on them. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Strange concept.
69 damage powerful.
Strange concept.
Yeah. Full open inventory, yeah. Oh wow, you have so much more space on console.
No, you don't. No, no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah. We've worked
I've
it
just
out.
done
We've worked out the math. Remember, remember on PC, each slot. Some items take up 2 slots on.
Oh, is
P
that, but they don't on console, is that it?
well, each item's just 1 slot, but we only get 350. If you've played every season, you've got like what 14 stash tabs.
Oh no, I'm not talking in the stash. I'm talking just inventory space.
Oh yeah, yeah, we got 60. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like I've done 3 GR70s and I'm not even halfway full. So yeah. But actually, I'm just a little bit over halfway, but like I could still do like 2 more and it'd be fine. Whereas on PC, you only do 3 GRs and that's it.
Yeah.
And you gotta start.
Got to reset.
Yeah. Although I will need to reset after this 4th one because of
Blood shards.
blood shards.
Yeah.
Because I'm a noob. I'm down GR75. Actually, I've done like a GR89 on my Crusader. Or whatever, I can't even remember. What did I do? Crusader. Yeah, 89.
Have you?
Not bad. Got bored of the Crusader though because I was playing it on the Americas as well.
You did your 89 in 9 minutes as well. 9 minutes 51.
Yeah, I had really nice gear actually. Like, look at the amulet that he has. Like that, it's not ancient and like it's not max rolls, but I got that like within half an hour of being level 70.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's a sign.
Yeah,
It's
you've got elemental on your 2 crits. You know, it's
perfect basically. Just rerolled for a socket and I was like, awesome. GG. I don't even have one that good on PC. I've got a GR100. My one on PC is ancient, but it's got strength rather than heavy damage. So.
yeah. Half that stuff in that Crusader's not even ancient now as well.
Yeah. Which is why I thought the double damage was like actual true double damage because I was steamrolling that 89.
Yeah.
How am I doing this? I just assumed that it was because of double damage or something. Like, I struggled to do 89s that fast on my Vader on PC.
Yeah.
My 100 was pretty clutch. I had a really shitty rift. I think I finished it with like 3 seconds to spare or something.
Oh my.
And then you're speedrunning 105s basically. Alrighty, yeah it is.
In hardcore.
But you're also like 600 paragons higher than me on. So, yeah. See, that's the thing. If you don't, I just could not. I didn't have the motivation to play solo, and Crusader is obviously slower in general than Monk. So to farm out Paragon, I was just not willing to.
I almost view it now as a kind of what's the word? Kind of not OCD, but a kind of have I got this like ability now? Halfway through the season to carry on for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's more of a mental challenge now. Can I actually do it? Because I had the aim to do it, you know.
I'm so close. Like it's going so well.
Yeah, yeah. Now I've got, I'm only halfway through the season. I've now got to do another, 6 to 7, 8 weeks of this. It's like, oh my god.
And it's the exact same thing, isn't
yeah,
it?
that's it.
Like,
that's
there's
it.
Nothing new. You're just farming GRs at this point.
Yeah, I don't think any of this gear will get replaced between now and end of season.
I have a lot of materials as well. Like I clearly, when I was playing ages ago on console, I was pretty motivated. Like I got 44 BR keystones. I got 2,000 reusable parts, 3,400 arcane dust, 2,000 veil crystals, 300 DBs, 750 forgotten souls. So
yeah.
I got decent enough mats. Oh come on. Am I really going to fail cruise?
The thing is, you can't use Forgotten Souls though if you're not going to reforge. You know, I'm not going to do bounties, so you know, I can't use my Forgotten Souls. What do you use them for? You know, it's.
I guess all you can really do with them is wait until we just do all the challenge rifts, can't you?
Yeah.
Challenge rifts, so
Yeah.
can-
But even that, you know, you're only getting 15 of each mat from a challenge rift. So that's only 3 reforges. You know, so
How do I mark something as junk?
press R3.
Yeah. Oh, an ancient hack, you say? Oh, it's not very good though. It's not very good.
I've had a primal of those this season already.
I've got a primal one on PC on the EU that I still have left over from season 10 because I was playing. Yeah.
I've just when you were talking about mats, I put mine up on the screen. I can't remember what I've had. I've got 11,500 Forgotten Souls, and City Below the Sea is like holy fuck.
That is pretty wild.
Well, I was just saying, what do I do with them? It's just you know, this is just me running endless greater rifts. I'm doing 40 greater rifts a day. That's 400 legendaries that I'm salvaging a day. That's 400 Forgotten Souls, you know, plus the ones you get from killing the Rift Guardian as well. That's probably 500 Forgotten Souls a day. Well, you know, what do you do with them? I can't. I'm not going to reforge. I can't do bounties because it takes me 45 minutes solo to do a whole round of bounties.
Yeah,
Just-
you have to really do much.
It's just a waste of time, you know. Yeah, it was just no point. And I collected about 250 of each mat last weekend, and then reforged and got nothing. So it was kind of what's the point?
I
Yeah.
just remembered I have one primal and it's a Chilanix chain that we
Yeah.
belt for support barb. Nice.
Yeah, bounties are so tedious.
I cannot
Bounties are tedious even in 4-man groups, but bounties are even more tedious solo. So.
So tedious. It's alright in a full-man group. Like that's how you do it usually.
Yeah, you know, 5 to
just
7
gotta
minutes.
Put
And,
time aside and be like, alright lads, let's do this.
Yeah.
Get 'em done. But totally okay if one of you goes, how about we fucking done?
yeah, I think it
So you're all sitting there hoping one of you
says
just
no.
does not
Yeah.
move for
Do
bounties.
do we need to?
And you're like, alright cool, let's do more rats. That's what I did in season 12 with my buddies. We were like, okay, we could be doing bounties right now, or we could just do more rat runs and hope we get
Yeah.
the gear we're gonna reforge. And it was like, yeah, that sounds like a way better idea.
What you ask is
See, the thing is with my gear is, you know, even if I reforge and get a primal, you know, it's going to be marginal,
Yeah.
a marginal increase, because my
That's the
gear's,
issue. Once
you know,
especially
so
once you
it's,
get towards the end of the season when you have like perfect ancient gear
yeah,
anyway.
yeah. But all the secondary roles are all great as well, so I'm like, there's just no point in me spending a whole day doing bounties in the hope that I get a few bit of extra main stat, or you know, or
Like on my Crusader on PC, okay, I got these gloves, alright, these gloves, and they're literally perfect, but they're not even ancient.
right,
They're you know 10% crit chance, 50% crit hit damage, 20% area damage, and 8% cooldown,
nice,
and they have a secondary res, but they're not even ancient.
yeah. But
And I've been trying to get better gloves. So I don't know. Well, I obviously haven't played in a while, but when I was playing, like that's all I would roll for. It's
Yeah.
all I would roll for, and I just never got any better gloves.
you probably won't, to be honest. It's,
No, exactly. Like, I'll be using those if I ever wanted to push
and
the leaderboard.
that just means you can't augment them. That's all, though. It's, you know, it's,
that ability is not yet recharged.
And like, admittedly at my level, 500 strength is pretty damn nice.
Yeah.
But once you get up to the really high levels, it's like, well, what is 500 strength?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Doesn't even matter. Now, once you get towards like having 20k main stat, 500 strength is.
Yeah.
To be fair, once you get to 16k main stat, that's kind of when you start seeing diminishing returns.
Yeah, and normally at 20k, I stop. I would start rolling off decks from my gear, and then you try and get other rolls, and then put decks back on it with Cardassians. You know.
What are you at main stat?
Nearly 18,000. 19,000. Sorry, 19,000. Nearly 19,000. So yeah, I'm almost there.
About to say I'm at 11,000, but I don't think I actually am because I've got Rampage, so that's 25% extra. So whatever 11,000 is minus 25%. Jesus Christ! I barely passed GCSE maths. So I got my C. Never have to do it again, right?
That ability is not yet recharged.
Man, your channel's really done well with streaming every day for this season.
In what way?
Well, like, you gained a lot of subs.
I have. I'm genuinely surprised at that. I don't know. I'm honestly gobsmacked about that. To be honest, I don't know why. Why that is. A lot of my subs.
I would assume people enjoy your content, but it's shit. So.
Exactly. You know, it's kind of. It's like I got a lot of subs from. I got a lot of subs from creating videos on exploits on the console. That's where all the subs came from. You see, so.
But you didn't even wait. It had to do it.
Yeah, no, I went through the kind of logical theory of it, but I didn't really want to go and show it. So.
I guess like that probably would help with gaming sub if you want to be a console PS.
Yeah.
Console Diablo 3 streamer.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Look
at me here, guys. I'm gonna show you how to do exploits.
Yeah, and one of the top PC streamers, Wolfcar, he made a video about my video on exploits.
Oh yeah, that's how I found your channel.
Yeah, yeah. And so I think that video that he referenced to is, you know, had 50,000 views or something ridiculous like that. Well, the rest of them are, you know, nothing like that, to be honest. So.
Although you have pretty damn nice viewers, considering considering your sub count, your view numbers are quite high.
Yeah, yeah.
But I guess that's because people search up the exploit videos and are like, oh, here we go.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
They might not necessarily sub, but you still get that. You still get views.
Yeah. But it was never my intention to do streaming for streaming's sake. That's the thing. It's just the purpose of streaming was to prove that you can play a season without cheating. To be honest, so.
Man, look where that's got you. No, that was still like a 5-minute clip. Oh, I haven't spent my blood shot.
And I'll be. I might once the season's finished, and I think let's see how we get on with season 14. But Dark Souls 1 Remastered comes out in PS4, so
oh, yeah.
I fancy doing that, streaming that as well.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Oh, I just closed the blood shot. That's pretty useful.
It wasn't that long ago. There was a bug in the console where if you went a screen away from the blood shards or gold or any anything,
They just disappeared.
yeah,
You were talking about the other night,
that was awesome. It's like you get a goblin pack and then you fill your inventory up and you're like, I can't leave.
Nope. Shit, what are you even doing? Ancient.
Right, it's nearly 1 in the morning, man. Early yet.
Do I even have any ancient gear? I think I have like one piece of ancient gear. Oh, what did I just do? God, I'm not really great with the UI console.
Yeah, it is different, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
when I flick between the two of them, I'm like, how do I do this again? And how do I do that
Oh,
again?
that helmet's actually not very... Only slightly, but still. I'll take that.
Right, I'm 1 away from 1390.
I wish you
The grind from 1400 onwards is going to be an absolute killer. Oh man, it's going to be slow.
Yeah. Time
I
for
must
that.
wait to use that ability.
1500.
Oh, I need to get to the ability to do 99s in 4 or 5 minutes to try and make it more efficient.
That's gonna be
That
pretty...
ability is not yet
I can do them in 6 minutes at the moment, so it's kind of just getting it down a little bit. So, but then if you get a really bad map with mob type, it can go up to 8-9 minutes. So it's kind of
Yeah.
it is not ready yet.
it might even be worth fishing. I don't know, and just if it's a shit map, rinse and repeat it. And waste the key. I don't know. I can farm T13 rifts pretty fast.
That ability is not yet recharged.
I reckon I could probably do it for 80.
I must wait to use that ability.
Do I wanna try it?
Hmm?
I think I could probably do a GIE.
What are your LGs at?
Oh jeez.
Your legendary gems, are they up near 80s?
Going the powerful 70, my escape duration is 70, and
There you go, see?
73.
There you go.
So, yeah.
80s would do it.
Oh, well, I just did a 75, I guess I'll do that.
It is not ready yet.
Yeah, I'm not great with this UI. I've not played it for a while. It'll probably be a
That
slower
ability
clear
is not
since I
yet
just switched
recharged.
to the Aquila. So.
Wrong way. Yeah, remove the dead ends, that's what Blizzard said, yeah. I'm afraid they didn't.
Finally.
And I've not noticed it as bad as any other season, but this season's hellish for elites at the start of the Rift. I don't think it's as bad in PC, but it just seems worse in console.
I just really wish every GL could be a nice open map, a nice flexible map. So
Yeah.
power pylon right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you might talk.
Defense team,
Yeah,
nice elites.
yeah. So it's 1 in 100 keys, that is, you know.
Literally. The worst thing is I always get them off leveling up, and I'm like, I'm never gonna see it.
Yeah, yeah,
ever again.
yeah.
Like, I'm gonna just stay here. This is just where I'll just stay. Or you get them as Nephilims at level 70 all the time, and then you just get nothing but barracks
Yeah.
for actually pushing.
Plague tunnels is the worst for me. Like I can't stand them. Oh.
Speaking of shit rifts, I'm in a really bad one right now. I just got fond of it, but I haven't seen an elite since like the start. So this is
I'm in the halls of agony as well. I can't stand this one either.
Must wait to use that ability.
I'm in like the crooks right now, like team is. Oh my god, I literally have not seen the leak. Oh, there we go. Oh,
It is not ready.
can't get ran out. That's fine.
Yeah, I had a cracker of a rift today. It was. It started it off, and there's a jugger at the start of it, and then there was a second elite behind him,
Must wait to
and it was like this molten arcane bastard as well. And I'm like, this is I
It's
know.
literally everything you
Yeah.
didn't want.
Yeah, the whole screen's littered with stuff, you know. And I'm like,
And
I
you're
don't,
just like, alright, well,
you
I
know.
don't want to play Diablo anymore.
I don't have Nephilim glory up, and I can't avoid everything. It's like, oh man, rinse, just reset, just quit, you know.
See, you wouldn't have to do that if you didn't play hardcore.
It is not ready.
Yeah,
Just
if you
die.
Playing softcore, you could just struggle through it.
Yeah.
Fine.
Where's the fun in that?
But you're too proud.
I remember, oh, you must, the Nemesis system on console is quite cool. So, you know, if you die, one of your friends dies, they invade your game.
I must wait to use that
Wait,
ability.
what? That happens?
Yeah! You not get that, no?
No?
On softcore,
No.
if one of your PSN friends dies in Diablo 3,
Yeah.
then their character turns into the character that killed them, the enemy that killed them, disappears from their game and invades one of the others on their friends list. And
No way.
yeah, and they're kind of like a souped up version of the enemy, and they get stronger, and if it kills you, it then leaves your game and goes to another one of your friends, and they get stronger and stronger, and after 5 times, if it kills people 5 times, it then disappears from the game forever. It's a cool feature.
Wow.
And it drops a legendary gem if you kill it, so legendary item. But you get this kind of you get this kind of siren, this warning, this kind of low horn blowing, and then it appears in your.
Man, you know, you should die so I get to experience it.
They don't have it in hardcore. It's not in hardcore, so.
That's lame.
Well, that's the thing. I was helping a friend, and so he goes, "Oh, just join me in softcore." I'm like, "I haven't played softcore in years, man." And he goes, "No, just join." So I did, and then as soon as I joined, because I've got like 400 PSN friends who all through Diablo over the 4 years, I'm like, I literally got invaded straight away, and I'm like, "What's that noise? What's going on? Why is my controller shaking in my hands?" And
So is that like only a thing in Nephilim Rifts,
adventure mode.
Oh, okay, so not even in Rifts, it's just like whilst you're like doing bounties, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay. That's kind of cool, yeah. It's
very cool.
awesome. I wonder why that isn't a thing on PC. I'd get fucked for that. I'd play some friends on PC. I'd be so...
That ability
I wouldn't be
is
able to do
not
anything.
yet
If I was trying to do bounties, I'd just get it all the time.
I know a few PC players who play both, and they said, "Oh, that would be a cool feature to put." I mean, because they took the massacre bonuses from console and put them on PC, which was cool, you know. Because they were
I
out.
like the Massacre Wings.
They were out in
It's
console.
a shame we don't have it in GRs.
GRs, yeah.
I must wait
The
to
XP
use that
rates you'd be able to get on PC would be ridiculous.
Yeah. And the only reason why we've got it in GRs is for Nephilim Glory Orbs.
Yeah,
That's the only way you can get them. So. And then of course there's the apprentice mode as well. You know, if you join me and you're a lower level, then you get a kind of temporary boost to damage.
Okay. Oh, cool.
So that's pretty cool. But it's also pretty bad because the enemies get boosted as well. So you know, you might think you're okay. You join a friend and then bang, you're one shot. You're like, what the fuck happened there?
I haven't been leveling my Paragon after Roots.
Oh, he's done it. 1390.
I just hit 660.
Well, my goal was getting 1390 today, so as long as I hit my goal, I can, sleep easy, That means I need to get 10 GRs, 30 GRs done tomorrow, 10 levels, and that's me.
I just got Uli on his boots. Why? What is this?
That's telling you what to do, mate. Go for the monk.
What is this? What is this shit class?
It's a class that keeps everybody alive in the 4-man meta, to be honest.
Hey man, look, the barbarian is easily the most important thing. Real talk, let's be honest.
It depends how you define important. The monk keeps you alive. The barb is.
The barb does literally everything else.
Scout ahead and pull enemies in. Yeah.
You know, stops the monk from being knocked out of his radiance. Like, you know, monk wouldn't be alive without the barb.
We don't need ignore pain.
Man, I got these ancient braces, okay, but they're terrible. I just got these non-ancient ones that are probably better because they have more than 100% increased damage on the legendary effect.
Nice.
So, kind of sad about it because I'm about to replace my ancient one.
That's what happens.
Dungeon shit. Wow, can I just get %5
That
then?
is too expensive.
No? Wow. Does not want to give me 5
I don't know if you've done this before, but see if you're stuck in a particular act, and most people like to stay in one act, and they run the rifts in that act.
Yeah.
See if you get the same maps and the same mob types over and over again. See changing acts seems to make a difference. That may be just perception. It may be Murphy's law. It might be placebo effect. I don't know. But I change acts and suddenly I get different maps, different mob types. So I mix up my acts that I sit in.
I don't know, I just like genres because the meta act,
Yeah.
closest stuff together. And things like that. Come on, no elite at the start, really?
I prefer Act 2, to be honest. But
Although I guess, like you're saying, on console, getting an elite at the start isn't actually all that helpful because you don't have Nephilim Glory.
yeah, 10 kills. And the funny thing was, prior to season 11, patch 2.6.1, you could go and get Nephilim Glory in any map.
Okay, and then join.
Build it up, start the GR, and you would still have it.
Yeah.
But because of the PC exploit with the wizards who were opening up a cow level, getting 500 stacks of Archon or whatever it was,
Yeah.
and then going back into the Greater Rift, on PC they patched that out by every time you come out and go back in, it wipes the buffs you've got. Well, they wiped the Nephilim Glory buff as well on console. So rank 70 at 500 Paragon. That's not bad, my man. Started a hardcore a few days ago. It's been a lot of fun and easier to get on the leaderboards. What class are you? North Lit 1, rank 70. That is pretty good.
Yeah, if you want high leaderboard placement really, and you're a semi-decent player, hardcore is the way to go. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, less people,
100%. And on console, it's even easier because less people playing.
Yeah.
Well, it's not actually that there's less people playing. I would probably say there's more people on console. It's just there's less people on console at a competitive level.
No, there's more people on PC. Full stop. Surely.
I don't know, man. I mean, because like Diablo works as a casual game, and I know a lot of people who play Diablo, but like I
Yeah.
haven't even really cleared a GR70 in today's current patch, you know? But I don't know many people on a PC who haven't cleared a GR70.
Yeah. I guess the competitive play for PC, there's a lot of players who play every season and do at it. Well, console players just they play a bit and then they move on to another game. So
Yeah.
there's not many of us like myself who play every season.
And this GR80 is going so smooth that I'm getting really trash rift. Like it's just not. Like the map is awful. Like even the mobs are nice and everything. Like no ranged enemies.
One ancient. A guy's on the stream. He's done a what's that? A GR80 in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes on hardcore, and he's only got one ancient piece. He's a crusader.
Got to have been a god tier rift.
It's pretty good. It's 500 Paragon.
Nice.
And the only ancient he's got is an offhand Friday's Wrath.
I would have been way too big of a wuss to attempt that. It's like, nah, mate, I ain't losing the character.
It's pretty good though. What is it? Is it
I don't even think I'm on the leaderboards right now.
Condemn Crusader?
1766. How disappointing.
You will be on softcore, yeah. What are you?
Yeah, but it's shit. Like,
You're 865.
Oh,
865.
that's my Crusader, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was thinking about my Barb. But yeah, like you said, I went down to 75.
You've done your Barb as well.
Although this 80 is going down here, so.
Yeah, you did your 75 in 5 minutes 46. So you should be able to do 85, surely.
Yeah, probably. I'm thinking, like, yeah, quite easy. If I can get a better rift as well.
That would take you into top 700.
What I need to get is a bloody Little Rogue. Or Slanderer, whichever one I need. That one. Start upgrading one-handed swords. But so many is the issue, you know? It's just
Yeah.
so many.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
I don't know, there's nothing else to spend my death breaths on, to be honest. So.
Yeah, that's true.
It is not ready yet.
Yeah, I've got a lot of mats that I could definitely start utilising.
To be honest, I burnt through quite a lot of death breaths today and yesterday, upgrading a shitload of rares.
I have like no mats on PC. It's really rough. I've been playing Necro, so I've just been trying to get a Ancient Traggled Scythe, and it just will not drop for me. Just outright refusing.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah,
Come on.
and when I tune into other streams like Big Daddy Den and all that, they all seem to be getting primal stuff from upgrading rares all the time on
He's got,
PC.
like 70 primal.
Yeah, it's like
Big
crazy.
Daddy Den is not a good example because his luck is just absolutely mental. Like, he is known in the Diablo 3 community for just having ridiculous luck.
How though? It's weird, you know. It's
I don't know.
I must wait to
didn't
use that ability.
No deaths. Easy. Not even hard.
no deaths, so you get the extra chance to upgrade.
Yeah, I failed it, so you know. Actually, I failed. Yeah, I failed too. I didn't even bother powering. I don't have much gold.
I was playing softcore on the PC just not long ago, a few days ago, last week, and I got to the Rift Guardian and I hadn't died. And I was like, yes, I'm gonna get my my fourth chance to upgrade because I didn't
You got
impact.
one shot, yeah?
I did. I got one shotted by the Rift Guardian. I was like, you bastard.
it's got Binding of the Lost. Why?
That's another monk
Seven-sided
flipping.
strike.
Yeah. It's telling you. It's a sign.
You get with the bog gear. I get with the monk gear.
I find flipping everything, man. I could probably kit out a whole Necro Rathma with the stuff I've given.
It is not ready yet.
I've had hardly any wizard stuff, to be fair, but
Feel like a good wizard build. Oh, that's actually a really fucking good focus. Holy shit.
double crit in it. Socket.
Well, it's got a socket. Well, hey, that is a socket. All basically is a socket. But it's got crit hit damage, physical damage, and strength. So I can reroll the strength. Cool. Crit hit
That
chance.
ability is not yet recharged.
It's ancient.
Nah. I'll take it. Okay, I'm going to try and
I must wait to use that ability.
probably switch out to Bane Stricken.
It is not ready yet.
What did I just do?
Salvaged your first primal. Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to work out where the fuck. What? What? Where is this convention of elements? What? Why do I just have a convention of elements? It's terrible.
That ability is not yet recharged.
That's what I need. That's the one piece of gear I need better version of. It's only at 187%. Yeah, it's only 187%. So.
I must wait
I'll
to
do
use
it.
that ability.
An extra 13% damage. Every 4 seconds out of 20.
God, do I have Nephilim Glory yet, please? Hello? Somebody? Anybody? No, Jesus Christ.
You get 9 enemies, you kill them, and then there's a gap between your next lot, so you can't get 10 kills, and then oh man.
There we go. Now I have Nephilim Glory. And now everything just dies. Brilliant. Kinda dumb. I don't get why it goes up in like,
That ability
you know,
is
you
not
get
yet
your next one at 40 or whatever.
10, 20, 30, 40, and then at 50, and then at 75, and 100, and 150, 200, then 300, 400, 500, then it stops. It stops at 500, so if you've got a kill streak at 500, you can't get any more. It's just...
Quite hard to get a kill streak 500 to be fair.
some of the pet builds can easily do it, you know, because
Yeah, that's true, I guess. So actually, I don't know. You were saying Rathma isn't the meta on console, but I expect Rathma could probably do it quite easily.
yeah,
Especially if you're doing rat runs. Jesus Christ, just everybody.
yeah.
The screen created Rathma.
That ability is not yet recharged.
That's what I've been using to farm geos on PC. Even just solo Rathma is so
The Rift
fun.
Guardian is
Squishy,
here.
but
Yeah,
makes up for it. Can I find some elites?
I must wait to use
yeah. I think it was season 10 or season 10 or 11. I can't remember which one it was. I was doing in a generator monk. It wasn't the best.
Okay.
Wasn't the best build in the game, but I just wanted to do something different.
I quite like Imagenic.
Yeah, it was cool, but it wasn't as good as Rathma. So about halfway through the season, I just built a Necro, and by the end of the season, my Rathma Necro could do better than my in a generator. You know, so. I had a primal weapon for it as well. Couldn't believe it. No primal weapons for my monk, but my flipping Necro that
My friend was so disappointed by Rathma when it first, like, when the Necro first came out though, because he like swears by Witch Doctor pet builds.
Right.
Like he plays Zuni like main all the time. Like it's just what he plays. And when Rathma came out, he was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be really good. It looks really strong. The modifier is really high." And it wasn't. Like at first, it was kind of meh, you know. It was
That's yeah.
It was the weakest Necro build, wasn't it? And he was so disappointed, and then they buffed it, and he has refused to touch it though because of his initial experience with it. And it's like, really? But it's literally the strongest pet build in the game. Although saying that, I don't know, Witch Doctor is, yeah, I think it is the weakest at the moment. They got the lowest clears,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I think the pet build is probably about on par with Rathma for solo pushing, because Rathma's just too squishy.
Yeah.
Like you get to a certain GR level and you just can't push.
Yeah. You'll get one shot. Yeah. Exactly.
It's kind of the same for a lot of builds, which I really don't like. I just want to play a tanky build, you know, which is kind of why I end up going back to Barb.
It is not ready yet.
Don't like dying every 5 seconds. Why the hell is this elite? There's this massive pile of mobs in there, but I can't find the elite because there's nowhere to fucking target.
Well, there is, but it's tricky.
Not worth it. Oh, it was off screen.
Well, there's nothing you can do about that. That's the stupid flipping the field of view, isn't it? They've taken it from PC, but they haven't modified the enemies attacking you from off screen. You know, the flipping charged Horner will come in and kill you, and he's come off the screen to do it. You know.
It's like molten desecrator.
Yeah, chucking fireballs at you and stuff when you're not even on the screen. You know, poison barbs, whatever you call them. You know. Shooting poison darts from you, they're not even on the fucking screen.
Did you, well, how many seasons have you played? Like, did you play back in like season 4?
Oh, I've only played since season 10 on console. I didn't play PCs.
Oh, okay.
I bought the PC version of this. Season 10, yeah.
Back in season 4, I played a little bit with my buddies, and that was the last season before the big patch when Hammer of the Ancients was actually still viable. I remember we were in a 4-man group, and I was actually the Rift Guardian killer.
Right.
Whoa. Just because Hota is so strong with Mortons. Back then anyway, it was strong in comparison, you know, like we did like a GR 55 in a 4-man group, and I was like, man, this is wild.
Yeah, I was playing it. I was playing it on console, but we just had to do non-season, obviously. But we were just copying all the top builds from PC. I ran a static charge monk. I don't even. That was season 6. That was pretty epic stuff until they nerfed it.
Can I please just get a good lick?
It is not ready yet.
Not asking for much.
A vicious threat. I must wait.
Oh, I didn't see that grotesque.
Didn't die. Disappointing.
No, I didn't even proc.
What a shame.
Nice fucking vortex. Ah, it's a juggernaut as well. Oh my god.
Literally story of my life. It's the Juggernaut. Had so many like high rank pushes just end because of Juggernaut.
Yeah, hi Jugs.
Like you're doing like a GR 110 solo, and the next thing you know, a Juggernaut staring at you, and you're like, oh well, I didn't want to clear this rift anyway. It's always when you've got like a minute to go and you're like, I could kill the Rift Guardian in this time if it spawned right now.
I must wait to use that ability.
I tell you what, enemy I'm having big problems with this season is the elite version of the spinny guys that spin around and reflect back.
Yeah,
I
spinny guys are rough.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're reflecting back to me. But as soon as I go anywhere near them, I proc, instant proc.
They just reflect damage. They just reflect damage.
It is not ready yet.
But,
The more damage you do, the more damage you're gonna take.
I'm just spamming bells in their faces though, you know. It's just like boom, proc, instant. Like, oh man. I mean, I remember like was it last season, the season before, Shadow and Pales, Demon Hunters. As soon as they came across them, they would just die instantly. So.
Yep. Yeah, because Shadow and Pale are just.
They throw a knife.
I'm not saying that. Like,
You know.
Shadow and Pale, I'm not gonna lie, I like Shadow and Pale as a build, and it's cool, the modifier is crazy, but for a build with 50,000% modifier, it doesn't actually hit all that hard, when you think about it. And it's like, 50,000% weapon damage, I thought it should hit harder.
Right.
Like, it should just absolutely destroy elites, you know? And it doesn't. It doesn't.
But it was the Rift Guardian killer when it first came out, wasn't it? So.
Yeah. Now, obviously, it's basically a snake, right? Although
Yeah.
you can still have up until like the high GRs. I know on the EU, someone did it in a GR 130. They used a impaled Demon Hunter.
Right. God.
Yeah. But he was like mega geared, you know. Like 36,000 main stat kind of thing.
Alright.
It is not ready yet.
Yeah. 6,000 Paragon.
Shadow and Pale's not even the #1 build for solo Demon Hunters now, is it? So.
No, it's not even close. It's actually probably bottom tier, I'd say. Like, it's probably the weakest build because it's so finicky as well. It requires so much lining up.
Yeah.
Like if the stars don't align, it's not gonna perform.
I think is it not the Natalia's N6 M4 build that's top or something, whatever you call it, you know.
Yeah, it's the best.
It is not ready yet.
Fun build, but
On console it's not. On console it's Unhallowed Essence Multi-Shot that's #1 for some reason. I don't know why. On PC
it's easier to play. Easier to play on console.
You think?
I can't imagine playing.
but there's still some. I know some good Demon Hunters who play every season in console, and but nobody seems to be touching that build. So they're all there.
Maybe the way the pets work. Maybe the slightly zoomed in camera, like they don't cover enough screen.
Don't know.
I don't know. The all manner of reasons why it's not. It's not very good. I would assume that it's just because it's tough to play on console.
What keys have I got now? 25. I'll do some key farming in the afternoon, I think. What the hell is a Bastion's revered?
It's the
so
frenzy weapon.
Frenzy now stacks up to 10 times. It's ancient. Looks pretty good to be honest, but oh, Convention of Elements.
Yeah, when they buff Lon, because they're definitely gonna do it, the dream is still alive. Refuse to let it go. I will be playing Legacy Nightmare from Barbarian. Every single season for Diablo 3 bugs.
Yeah.
It's actually just the best fucking barbarian build in the entire game. So fun. Don't care what anybody else says. It's the best. I still have all the setup on PC.
Well,
I've got both ancient weapons for it, which doesn't really help that much because it's a Thorns build, so you don't need the weapon damage on either of the weapons. But I do have a perfect hack. It's got attack speed, CBR, and light hit. And strength, obviously. I bet that build would be really fun on console, actually.
there's a couple of problems with the barb on console, isn't it? Like the Leap Quake barb, it keeps getting stuck in the scenery and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really annoying. I did that TR in 9 minutes 50 seconds. I could probably do like maybe 7, 8
I just got that's very nice.
If I got a decent enough rig, I'd probably do 90. It'd have to be really good.
This is backup gear and I can't get the roll I want in it. Oh my god. I'll take 5.5, come on. Oh. $3 million a roll now. Hey, there we go. I'll take that. Yeah, that's pretty good backup gear. Just in case. And convention of elements, 169. Jesus.
Odds in favor of gold. Maybe you can find a use for that. What a steal. Don't forget, luck always changes. What's the next one?
That is too expensive.
Done. Speed build. There we go. I am done. I'm out of here.
You die.
No, I'm finished for the night.
Oh,
And